welcome to the channel. My name is Karsh Goblin, this is the Goblin Cave, and we are back with our 13th episode of Saints and Sinners Descent into Avernus, and we have finally made it! Yes! And now we're all going to die. Because we're in hell, really, we're in hell. So our background music for our intro and our break, as well as our credits, is from Syrinscape, so go check them out, syrinscape.com. They do amazing work with big producers like Dungeons and Dragons, like Call of Cthulhu and Pathfinder, and they do actual campaign edition sound sets. We're not using it fully to because we're just going through a few technical things. We did try to do it, but unfortunately technical issues, but they do have amazing stuff, and they've also got stuff for generic games or from homebrew. They just cover everything from sci-fi to modern to fantasy, also to sci-fi, modern, fantasy. Yes, that's correct. And so go check them out. You can also help us out by donating to the channel. Every dollar or per 100 bits with a hashtag of who the person you're donating to helps that person, helps that player by giving them a chat dice. Chat dice start at D4, goes to D6, D8, D10, D12. If you go past D12, the GM gets a D20. To use against us, though, Sky is kind of a nice DM. He hasn't used them against us yet. And with that, if the player doesn't get to use them in time, and someone else donates elsewhere, they lose it. So there's only one active at a time. So if you don't donate to someone, just try to make sure they're going to use it. Well, just donate. Anyway, helps us out. Anyway, let's go to everybody. Let's meet the new cast members, because we got new cast members today. It's been kind of a hidden secret for a while. It was announced right at the end of the last show. We've been working on things. So let's go meet everybody. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, Kasha Goblin.
God damn it.
Wow.
Had to go there.
At least it was energetic.
Of course you did.
Yes.
Of course you did.
Yeah. So, this is everyone. We've got Chayce the Great as well as Del joining the cast. We've been looking for cast members for a long time. We've finally found some cast members, which we think will be very impressive and really work with the show and work with the group here. So how has everyone been? Just how's everyone's week been?
Been good. I've been doing a lot of prep work because we've been jumping into a brand new section of the campaign. This is essentially Act 2. And so been doing a lot of setup with regards to that.
Hellfire Boogaloo.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hellfire 2, Electric.
Other than that, just relaxing, collapsing, trying not to let quarantine make me too crazy. But yeah, it's fine otherwise.
Trying not to let reading take over my life.
I've been starting terrarium making. I'm hopefully gonna make a business out of it. But for now, I'm just learning how to make terrariums and planting.
Ooh, nice.
My plants came in today. I'm so excited. Like they came in the mail. I have to order them from far away because none of the plants here have them.
It's been an interesting week. I've had articles written about me, which is strange and weird.
Ooh.
You have a Wikipedia
cool.
page yet?
Good things,
No,
hopefully?
not yet. About my weight loss journey in VR, it feels very weird to actually have a full-on write-up about that. It feels really weird.
Oh, wow. Congrats, man.
Nice.
No, it's just been crazy. It's
Will,
been a
what
very
about
interesting
yourself?
week.
How's your streaming going, Will?
Me? It's been going okay. I mean, I probably need to change my channel to mature because I realized that on Fridays it's not really safe for work to see what we do.
Yeah.
And why is it
Care to
specifically
elaborate?
Fridays? So I was there last Friday. Why
Specifically on
specifically
Fridays. Because on Fridays we're alcoholics. So
I was gonna say it's probably that.
Fair enough.
It's the alcohol.
There was a lot.
It's not the story
Alcohol.
about, it's not the stories of how we lived in college. It's not those stories at all. It's just the alcohol. That's all it is on Friday.
I was there. I think it was the college stuff and the dating stuff. I think that was.
It's not me. It's my chat. Okay, my chat asks me questions, and I just say, I answer them. What do you want me to say?
And I learned more about you in that half an hour than I have in the 2 years that I've known you.
I try to separate my personal and my business life.
Guys,
okay,
I'm really disappointed that I missed this now.
Same, actually.
I was there last
You know what
Friday.
there is? It's called VOD.
Yeah.
True. True.
Well, catch me every Friday for me spilling life secrets. Yeah.
Yay!
And with that, we should actually introduce ourselves.
Have some fun.
Yes. Again, sorry we're a little late, but again, technical, trying to sort out technical stuff. But
If it worked, it'd be amazing. If it doesn't, it's like you'll never know.
I'm really gutted that the thing we're trying to get work isn't working because I put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So our introduction is going to be a bit weird and all over the place. We're going to leave Del and Chayce to be after everybody else, so you have an idea of what we do. So we're going to be all over the place, so not our normal. I'll do myself first, as always. My name is Karshal Goblin. This is the Goblin Cave, and I will be playing Warwick, the broken soldier who reluctantly has followed everyone else into hell, just because, well, generally it's the right thing to do, and he hates doing it, but it's still the right thing to do.
Totally my fault.
Yeah, it is totally your fault. So let's jump to the person whose is the fault. Emmy?
Hi, I'm Emmy Rabbit, but you guys can call me Emmy. I play Ava, the human monk, and I'm really excited. Yes, it is my fault. I'm the one who was like, let's go. Yeah. Let's save everyone.
What's prep work? What's preparation?
Yeah, tactics.
Well,
Supply lines.
honestly, I just need my fists and we're all good.
Oh, the confidence. I love it.
Yeah, no.
Gotta love that confidence.
MLP?
All right, I'm Miss Love Producer. I play your dwarven barbarian, Burlock, and I am going into hell to hopefully use my hammer to bash shit up for storyline reasons.
And for righteousness.
Who needs righteousness when you got a silvered hammer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Will?
Yes, I am Will. I play ASHE, the Fire Genasi Artificer. And yeah, she doesn't want to be here. It's not like she wants to be here, but she's here. So we're ready. She's ready to go.
She fits right in with the fire and all.
Yeah, exactly. You know, home sweet home. It's all good. Home is where the heart is. It's fine.
Depends whose heart.
Yeah, exactly.
You can have like a nice little pile of hearts.
Got a nice little jar. Keep them in jars.
I got a jar.
I got a jar of hearts. Anyway.
And for the last two, introduce yourselves, but not your characters just yet, because we'll get to that in game.
Okay. I was gonna ask about that. Del, you can go first.
Hi, I'm Del. That's all to say for now, but I'm really excited to be joining you guys.
Hi, I'm Chayce. I'm an artist. I don't really know how else to describe myself.
You're a creative person.
You make terrariums.
I do. I'm working on making terrariums because I want to make recycled planters, like out of broken items, just recycle them into planters and stuff.
Oh, very nice.
I like the junker aesthetic, just like turning stuff that's just broken beyond repair and just making something out of it.
Yes.
I think it's fun. And also I like terrariums, so plants are cool.
And I am Marco Ross, aka Sky Blue Shinx, and I will be your game master for tonight. So without further ado, let's dive in to Chapter 2 of Descent into Avernus. When last we left our party, ASHE the Genasi Artificer, Ava the Human Monk, Burlock the Dwarf Barbarian, and Warwick the Human Paladin, the party, having unveiled a conspiracy in Baldur's Gate, traveled to Candlekeep with their new ally Rhea Mantlemorn to uncover the fate of the holy city of Eturel, which had vanished a couple of weeks prior. They brought an infernal puzzle box retrieved from an affluent family of Baldur's Gate and brought it to a high-ranking mage who within it unveiled its contents, a contract signed by the High Lord of Eturel, Fabius Krieg, essentially selling the city and its residents and occupants to the angel Zarya seemingly for eternity. Spurred on by this and for their own personal motivations, the party enlisted the help of Traxagor, a strange mage who had polymorphed himself permanently into an otter and made their way down into the depths of Beata. The first level of hell of Vernus awaits them, and the now destroyed city of Eturel, hovering above the river Styx, being slowly pulled down by massive chains and pillars. As they arrive, a scene of carnage greets them, a burning city, and two figures running towards them, chased by a legion of devils. So, as we enter this scene, could I have Del and Chayce? Could you both roll me a d4 and a Constitution saving throw? Right off the bat. And as you do so, please describe your characters.
Right off the bat. Just a straight D4?
Straight d4, no modifiers, and a con save.
God, look at these tokens. Oh my god.
Zoom.
I'm zooming in.
Zoom enhance.
Wow, Del. Way to... Wow.
Oh no.
2 max rolls. How lovely. What am I
Um,
gonna...
so describe ourselves as well.
Did I roll a Constitution save?
A Constitution saving throw, yes, please.
Oh shit. Not showing up for me.
What a way to
You've got GM Whisper toggles, so make sure you untoggle that.
Yeah, I got it.
And can we have automatically?
Okay, just making sure.
From the producer side, can we also get automatically enable 3D dice and enable 3D dice?
Yes. If you want, I can go and
Anyway,
while you describe your
let's go.
characters, I will go and sort that for you. Oh no, that's in the other thing.
That's
Never
the
mind.
side.
Yes, please describe your
Excellent.
characters.
They roll twice. I'm sorry.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
so one of the figures you see coming toward you is a young woman with bluish skin, and perhaps it's just the heat of hell around, or perhaps it's something else, but she looks like little beads of water are running down her face. Her hair is curly and wet, and she wears just flowing robes that absolutely do not become the scene around her in Avernus, impeccably kept despite the fiery hell that surrounds them. And sort of peeking out from the side of her hood, a small little banded black and white snake.
All right. And Chayce? Hello?
Oh.
I think Chayce might have disconnected.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, your
I'm
video's
here.
just frozen. Your video's frozen.
Oh
now.
yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Okay, well, I'm here. So
Okay.
that's it. But I am here.
All right.
So, so you see a goblin, a very old-looking goblin, with a large hat. You probably will see it at some point, but I do actually have the hat made. A large hat with patches all upon it, pins sticking out of it. She has an eye patch that appears to have an ivory skull carved out of it. And she's wearing an old kind of gravedigger's coat. She has some bandages on her arms, and she's currently looking very, very pissed as she's
Yes.
trying to run away with this woman
Yeah.
and
So
her friend, of course. She looks like she's ready to smack it.
they are running towards you, and behind them you see being pulled along a single human woman, kind of holding a young child in her arms, a longbow slung across her back, wearing plain commoner's robes, all running towards you, being chased by 3 bearded devils. So, the D4 is the level of spell slots you have expended in the previous battles. So for your level 4, that could be 4 level 1s or 2 level 2s, etc. The con save is your remaining HP. Because you have been fighting tooth and nail in Eturel.
Oh no!
The battle has gotten to you, and you are beat up, scratched, and as these devils have looked to overwhelm you, you have run. And as you're running down the burning streets, you see this flash of light and 7 individuals manifest in front of you in the streets. You see, I'm sure you've seen them from the art, but alongside them, you see a dark-skinned human woman with frizzy long hair, wearing sort of half-plate armor and a longsword. You see an otter with a cassock holding a tuning fork, and you see a small flying golden elephant. And they all turn to you, and you're running towards them, fleeing from oncoming devils. Let's roll some initiative.
Yeah!
Hey!
Right into the fun.
Right into it.
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. All right, let's go.
99.
Nice.
Initiative. Hey, how lovely. I matched the dwarf.
Not bad. What the plus 10?
Plus 10.
Oh my god.
Don't like that. I'm gonna do this one instead.
Lovely noises we got here.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
And I will.
Huh. What?
Enemies are not on the map.
Yep, they are a little ways behind. They're still a little ways behind.
Okay, cool. Good
So,
job.
Can we get music turned down a little bit in headset?
Yep.
Yes, well, let me give me 1 second. Hold on. Gotta get me hat on.
Oh god.
Yeah, I have a hat. I have a big old hat.
Oh, I want to see this hat. Oh, hell yeah.
I actually made the hat,
That is so cool.
and it's big, and it's goblin size, so it look like a goblin, I guess. I don't know. It's just really big.
My god.
I won't wear it all the time though, because it hides my makeup. So I just wanted to show it off. 'Cause I have a lot
Can't
of
blame
fun.
you.
Just needs some
I love it.
underlighting.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and invest in that at some point. Get like a lamp for my desk.
And then boom. Okay. So, top of the round, right off the bat, Ava, you see these individuals running towards you, and I will say, and you see behind them, off screen for the purposes of this map, but behind the 3-bearded devils.
Okay. Oh, jeez, how fucking around?
That's a good question.
6, 7, 8. I can get that far.
Okay.
Do I want to keep moving? You know what? I'm gonna dash. If you guys will let me past. 1,
Yeah,
2.
these individuals flash before you, and sooner than you can react, this sort of young human girl immediately, reactions quick as lightning, is dashing towards you.
Are you gonna let me past? Excuse me, out of the way.
Before you can
You're
even
going the wrong way, but
Before
if
you
you
can
want
even
to.
react, she has run past you towards these oncoming foes.
Well, okay.
I'm
Alright.
gonna go there. And this,
Okay.
Good to know. Oh,
All right. And you
he's
that
not
ends
gonna
your
fight me.
that ends your turn. At initiative count 20.
I was about to
Just going in and out.
You're breaking up.
smack.
No, it's Chayce is breaking up, I believe.
Yeah, Chase is
dear.
breaking up.
My shoulder.
Chase, you're breaking up quite a bit. I didn't catch any of that.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Initiative 20.
All right,
Yeah.
initiative 20. Initiative 20. Traxagor, the little otter, he kind of looks around, sees what's going on, and he says, "Oh, fuck this!" And he waves his hands in this complicated weave, utters a few arcane words, and vanishes.
Oh
Yo.
my god.
Fuck this.
Yep.
Would have been nice to have an Archmage now.
I will say, Ash, you may make an Arcana check if you wish,
Sure. Sounds good.
because you are trained in Arcana.
21.
You blink, and that was some complex magic. That was a time stop spell. Holy shit! And but that you realize that as like, whoa, but then suddenly you got to focus, and it's now your turn.
All right, I just look at like, what? He left us here to die. Shit. All right. And looking over at the large bone devils, I am going to conjure my thing. I'm gonna take out a bracelet, hit it, and the large aura of, where is my stuff? Protector, Force Ballista. So everyone within
Okay.
10 feet.
You can click and drag it from spell tokens onto the map.
Sure, sounds good. Oh, just cannon. I'm gonna keep it on myself. So it's gonna be,
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna keep it on myself. It's gonna be basically just on my shoulder, on my wrist. Sorry.
Well, in that case, it'd probably be easier if you just, because you can have it as like a handheld thing.
yeah.
So
yeah.
So
Let me do this actually, so that I can do like this.
Oh.
Oh no. That's fine. That's fine. There you go. 10 feet. So boom, 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 boom. So 8 temporary hit points to Burlock,
Okay.
Warwick, Rhea, and Elephant. And then as my regular action, I'm going to take out what looks to be a small, almost like a crossbow-looking thing. I just kind of look at it. I just kind of flick it and just almost go down on a knee, and I'm going to shoot a ray of lightning at the bone devils behind.
okay, what is the range on that?
I think it's 60 actually. Is it a bit too far away?
Yeah, they're out of range.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward then. Can I ready an action to shoot it?
You can, yes, you can.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll ready an action.
So you run forward, aim out your new firearm, and kind of wait patiently for them to get into range.
Yep.
And it is now. Where's the initiative tracker gone? Here we go. Rhea is going to run up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. She's going to go here, and she is going to draw her sword, but that's her dash, and she can't go any further. Up next, running up now, getting in range with you, Ava. One devil runs up towards you and is going to swing at you.
Yep.
This new threat with a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So it runs towards you, and one of its tendrils on its beard kind of lash out towards you and strike. Make a con save.
Oh no.
You take 8 piercing damage.
What I get
So I
for
know
being
there's-
brave.
I know there's
you-
technical issues with the clipping and the overlay. Sorry about that. We'll have to wait till Chayce returns to fix that up.
Okay. You take so 8 points of piercing damage, and you feel a sort of venom enter your veins, but you shake it off, and it swings at you again with its glaive, and that's going to be an 8. Expecting it this time, you duck out the way as the glaive swipes over your head, and that ends its turn. Warwick, it's your go.
Guys, we had tactical advantage if they came to us. Now look, oh, fuck. And
I forgot to.
We are not smart.
You should have been the quickest.
Yeah.
but you're the reckless one. You're the quickest. He just
Fire.
runs in, pulls out the, pulls out his weapon, just runs in, just like stands guard behind
Hey.
Rhea.
Coming up next, this one is going to appear.
Would my held action have gone up?
It would have, yes. So roll a hit.
Yeah, just the one that was next to Ava. That was the closest one.
Yep.
That is a crit.
A natural 20 will definitely hit.
Yeah.
So-
just
Aiming, it's aiming, one eye closed, waiting. As it finishes its attack against Ava, you let loose a bolt of lightning energy, which strikes it directly in its skull. It takes that. What is that? That's 25 points of lightning damage. Nicely done.
sounds good.
And it turns and growls at you. This one runs up. It cannot reach you with its tentacle attack, but it's going to swing at you with a halberd. With a 24 to hit, Ava.
Yeah, that hits.
And so you take 6 points of slashing damage and make a con save.
Please pass this. Ugh. How much was it? 6 points?
6 points. The glaive slashes across your chest, and the wound stings and burns, and it soars, and it's almost like there's still this cutting pain, even though the weapon has long left. All right, I will make sure to mark you with that.
Oh no, that is not good. Whatever that was.
Let's use the swords. Okay. Up next, Mort, it's your turn. This has all happened in the blink of an eye.
Yeah. So I think Dell's turn was skipped. She's not on the turn order, I believe.
Was it?
Oh.
What did you
I
roll?
had initiative 9.
Oh, okay. I will add you manually then.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was
You
looking
got to make sure that you click on your token.
Yeah. If you click
Yeah.
your token, then roll initiative, it'll add it automatically.
Here, I'll just.
So yeah. So Reservoir, it is your turn.
All right.
This has happened in the blink of an eye. They've all appeared, and then they've run towards you in this seeming fit of altruism.
Stupidity.
All that.
It's quite incredible. And sincerely quite strange. I will. Let's see. And I believe that now would be quite the nice time to cast one of my acid arrows. So I'm going to target this fellow right by the woman who has just run up to them.
Right.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What level spell is that?
sorry, that's supposed to be a normal. That's a second level spell, so it's my
Okay.
last second level spell.
Okay.
Um,
That hits.
all right.
You kind of streak around, and you almost manifest a bow in midair made of this acidic material, and loose an arrow, and it streaks towards and splashes against this creature. And I
Incredible.
believe it
And
takes 2d4 at the top of its next turn, correct?
it will, yes.
So mark it with green.
At the end of its next turn.
End of its next turn. Good to know.
And then I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
The commoner is being pulled along with you.
Yes, because I would very much like to not be around these devils.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Mort, now it's your turn. Is she back? Is Chayce back?
frozen, I believe.
Yes. Oh,
Right. Okay.
oh no.
Right. I will take control of Mort in that case.
Well, do you want to give it a bit?
Yeah, let's give it.
Yeah, because technically Mort and Burlock have the same initiative, so.
Okay, so yeah, I'll say Burlock go first, just while we're waiting for Chayce to get back. So Burlock, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I shall Burlock. Seeing everyone else is running, going, and just starts running, getting close. So that's 20, 25, 30, 35. How much is it for dash action?
Dash is you double your
Double.
movement.
Yeah, so
So for
dash
you,
is
that'd be
basically
70.
you
Okay,
move again.
so I will run to about here.
Okay. That's the
Not-
extent of your movement.
and
yeah.
and action, yeah.
So that's your action. You
And
still have a bonus action.
no bonus action. I'll just stay there again. No, I won't
Okay.
rage because if I rage, I'll drop it because I won't be attacking anything.
All right.
Okay. I think I'm here now.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're good.
Yay.
Perfect timing.
I'm super sorry. I think my father, my room's over at the garage, and he has a TV down there that uses the internet. So I asked him to turn it off, and I think it's fixed now.
Okay.
Okay, well, good.
Just in time because it's your turn.
Hooray! I'm super sorry about that.
It's fine. Don't worry.
Okay. So I have 6 health.
Yes, you do.
So, good old Mark is going to try and heal herself. I only have 2 health.
Oh my god.
All right, you know what? This is a difficult. Do you even have, I'm gonna use cure wounds on myself because I have to.
All
It
right.
seems like I have to.
Do you want to
And
move as well?
I'm only gonna use level 1. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna move. Well, I'm gonna move after I heal myself because I'll see how much health I get. That's not bad.
Depends on which way you go.
That's
Yeah.
8. You still got
Yeah, that's
Gym
8.
Whisper toggled. I'll just.
Do I?
I'll go.
Or should I not?
Yeah, I've got it for you. It's
Oh,
done.
here. There you go. All right. So I have 12 hit points. So I'm going to
14.
follow the 14. Sorry, 14 hit points, and I'm going to follow the woman because right now she is most important. I don't know who these people are. I'm going over here to her.
Okay.
And I'm-
She is just kind of holding her child and looking around frantically. There's a sort of a sense of relief as she sees more people coming and seemingly going to fight the devils, but she is with you at the moment.
Yep,
Lulu's
I'm keeping her
turn.
safe.
She is, what is her speed? Fly 120 feet. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
my
So-
God, he's fast.
Get a
This
It's a fast hippopotamus.
this tiny elephant
Oh.
that flies at great speed over here, and you hear all of you in your heads. You see, it says, "I'll help! I'll help! I'll help!" And it raises its trunk, and this thunderous sound erupts from it.
Did we hear
And
that?
these
Like,
will-
do me and Reservoir hear that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You both hear this, and they will make a con save.
Oh, lovely. You know,
Yep,
it's speaking to me.
con save. That'll be a pass, and that'll be a failure. So the one at the top passes, so he takes half of this. So that is 10, 13, 6 points of damage. For the top one. Come on, can I click it? There we go. And then the bottom one takes the full 13 and is deafened. So I'm going to go with that for deafened. Okay, and again, this tiny elephant just flies up, blasts this trumpet sound, and the both devils kind of clutch their ears, and then it's going to fly back over here, and that'll end its turn. Finally,
God.
the last bearded devil runs up. You really put yourself in the thick of it, Ava.
I know.
And
Very aware.
once again, 2 attacks against you. One with its glaive, which will be a 25,
Yeah, that hurts. Why are you rolling so well?
because I'm no
right.
longer fudging in your favor.
Oh.
Oh no.
You're in hell now.
Yep. So that is going to be. That's going to be 4 points of slashing damage,
Okay, so-
and again make another con save. Oh, wait, do you do that?
Hear what?
Oh yeah. So make another con save.
Please be well.
12. It stings, but not as bad as the first one. And then it's going to go over you with the tentacle, which will be a 13. So you duck out of the way of that one.
Yeah, pretty easily.
Top of the round, the slash in your chest still burns, and you take an additional 1 point of slashing damage, as even without it actually touching you, you still feel blood and just weakness in your flesh still stings and hurts.
Okay.
Oh,
No, I'm gonna use a bonus action to use one of my potions of healing.
Okay.
I have 2 of those. What's the dice for that again?
Standard is 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2?
Yeah.
And then... 7. Okay, that's better than nothing.
Yeah, by the way, for Chayce and Del, we use drinking your own potions a bonus action and giving it to someone else as an action. Just for this campaign. Homebrew rule.
23. So I'm going to do 2 attacks against the one that just hit me.
All right. They've all hit you. Which one?
Well, the one that just hit me.
A 14.
18.
Both hit.
Nice. So for 6 and 11.
6 and 11, and yeah, you use your bonus action. So you strike it twice, but it doesn't recoil as much from your blows as you would hope.
Yeah.
But unless you have anything else you'd like to do, that ends your turn.
Yo.
Ash, it's your go.
Yeah, as everyone kind of runs towards Ash, and you see everyone trying to go in, as the elephant gets in my way, I'm like, just move! You're in my way! It's just as it comes in front of me, I'm just move! And then I'm going to do Ray of Lightning on the
Okay.
one that I shot before.
Don't hit the dwarf, don't hit the dwarf.
Hit the dwarf, hit the dwarf, hit the dwarf.
Oh my god, so many
20 will definitely hit.
Yep.
And with that 11, you take this one out. Another strike, and it convulses and collapses to the ground, no longer moving.
Yep. As I say the elephant to get out of the way, I just kind of look over at the other 4 that I see next to me.
I can't click the bloody thing because it won't let me scroll. There we go.
As I see the 4 next to me, I just look at them for a second, up and down, just to see if they are injured. Are they injured?
They look injured, yeah. Definitely.
All right.
They've been fighting tooth and nail.
I said, just stay behind. And I'm going to use my protector on all 5 individuals. So 6. So everyone in this radius gets 6 temporary HP. So the child, the human woman, and everybody else. And the elephant also gets it as well. I didn't know.
She already has the 8 from before.
Okay. I'm going to move up a little bit then.
Okay.
Good enough. All right. It's my turn.
Rhea is going to run forward and going to take 2 swipes at this devil in front of her, who is, and she pulls out a sword, which she also had newly silvered in Candlekeep while she had the chance. She will strike once and will miss, twice and will hit for 12 points of damage. A nice heavy blow against this creature, who fails to deflect it with his glaive. That bearded devil is dead. Warwick, it's your turn.
He moves up behind Rhea, attacks the one in front of... Not in front of Rhea, though. In front of Ava.
In front of Ava.
Yeah.
All right. Roll the hit.
So halberd.
24 will definitely hit.
Let's go for the smite.
Right. Running up towards this creature, swing down, cleave this thing into its collarbone, and the pulse of light goes down the shaft of the halberd and burns this thing. You have another attack.
Yep, another attack. I'll attack it again.
$17 will hit, and another 10 points of damage. Drawing it out, you stab forward again and get it in the chest. It's now looking rather hurt.
Okay, let's go for the butt strike then.
Okay.
Which is also silvered.
Natural 1 doesn't even matter. You swing round and roll severity. Ooh, 14. You swing round with the butt of it, and you accidentally clock Rhea in the head. Flinches back, taking that damage. It's not a lot, but it's enough.
I don't actually mind hitting Rhea though, so.
All right, this devil is then going to go for her because she is right up in its face.
I just pointed Burlock.
With the
He did it.
beard will hit, and with the halberd will 17 will just hit. So she takes 2 blows directly from this thing. Plus 7 plus 7 plus 5. That is 12 points of damage. And she'll make 2 con saves. Natural 1 on the first, and a no, she fails both saves. She starts to cough and splutter, and you see another sort of burning wound in her, much similar to yours, Ava. Reservoir, it's your turn.
I will look, and I will come just around the corner here, just over your shoulder, and I will turn and I will hurl a small bubble of amber acid between Mort and Ashe toward this bone devil up near Ava, and it will have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. What is your? It doesn't matter. Rolled a natural 3. Okay. What is it? Just roll your damage.
So just 4.
4 points of damage.
Yes.
Hurl a bubble of this yellowy orange liquid which splashes into this creature and sizzles its skin. It howls in pain. Burlock, you'll go.
Finally. Decide. Raging. Runs forward.
Bonus action rage.
Bonus action rage. That's done. And I have my rage damage. And I'm going to use my attack on the one attacking Ava.
All right.
I'm doing it one-handed. One-handed. There we go. Oh.
That'll definitely hit. And with that, you bring your hammer down and you crack it into this thing's side. Its face caves in and it falls to the ground, unmoving.
Nice.
Takes a couple of seconds and yells at Ava, "We need to talk."
What about?
You still have one more attack.
Can I still use another? Can I attack? Can I move, attack, move?
Yes, you can. You can attack,
Okay.
move, attack. Yes, you can.
Okay. All right, because I moved here, so now I run. I run over the corpse of the other person, leaps up, single-handed hammer for flavor, and just tries to bring it down on the other one, the other person here.
All right.
Okay, so single-handed. So you just see this angry dwarf with the hammer on the
A
ground.
natural 20
Yeah.
for a total of 20 points of damage.
Holy!
You
There's no natural 20s going on right now.
you jump. What you do is you use the fallen corpse as a springboard, jump up in the air, and then bring the hammer down, cracking this thing in the skull. It reels backwards, growling and yelping. And just almost on the brink of destruction. Mort, it's your go.
It's not dead?
Not quite, but close.
Oh, all right. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be a hero, I guess. I'm gonna run up to it. What else do I do? Is there any way I can? I don't want to be a dick.
There is no way you could get adjacent to it. Unfortunately, it is surrounded on all sides.
I'm aware. I was gonna ask, can I jump? Can I jump off of this one's shoulders?
You have to get past Warwick and Rhea. You can certainly try. Make an acrobatics check.
Don't mess with me on this. Don't
fuck it up.
Don't fuck with me on this roll 20. I'm telling you right now, if you do this, I'm gonna be so mad. I have a +0 to acrobatics. Shit. All right.
Okay.
That's what happens when you
make your
acrobatics.
Make your attack roll, but at disadvantage.
Okay.
So
That's
you
not
run
terrible.
up.
Okay.
So you run up. You try and jump over this lady's shoulder, off this lady, but she kind of like almost flinches back out the way. You sort of stumble past her, but you still manage to strike out with your weapon.
Yeah,
So roll with disadvantage. A 12 will just miss. Running past, it ducks out the way, and you're clattering to the ground. I'll put you. You're technically not on the map. I'll just put you in this thing's space, but you fall prone. You fall prone after that.
Damn it! All right, that's what I get.
So, Snail is prone. Okay.
I tried.
This lady kind of puts her child down just for a second, takes out her longbow, and will attempt to fire at this thing.
Hell yeah.
Wrong. That was a D12, not a D20.
Someone called.
And will hit.
Nice.
And so close. An arrow flies out of nowhere, strikes this thing in its head, and it flinches backwards, and it is looking so bad. Holy shit. Lulu is going to what can she do? She's going to go and protect the child. And on the bid, it's Devil's turn. It's going to look at all of you.
That's one of the dead ones.
That's one of the it is one of the dead ones. So Ava, top of the round, you take 9 points of slashing damage from the wound in your chest. And it's still stinging so badly. But
I grit my teeth, and can I kind of run like technically it's off the mat, kind of behind him?
Yeah, I'll say we will. Yeah, you can do that easy.
Yeah, so
just drag everyone and move
I'm there.
inwards.
Yeah, let's do that. Good idea. Do that, and then you can.
Yeah.
I run there, and I'm just gonna start wailing on him.
All right, you have advantage because you are flanking.
Oh, I do have advantage.
You don't need it. How do you want to do this?
Hell yeah!
Hey!
I'm just gonna come up and kind of like twirl around and give him a good like with my elbow, like a good hit.
You
just in the right spot.
You spin round and you crack him in the back of the neck, and you hear the snapping of bone as it falls to the ground, unmoving. And I'm not gonna say it's suddenly quiet, because there is still the sound of burning and crashing all around you. But the immediate threat has been dealt with.
I turn to the little goblin that's right beside us. Are you okay?
I'm gonna get up I'm gonna use my shovel to kind of get myself back up, and I'm gonna kind of give these newcomers a kind of stink eye, because I don't necessarily trust them yet. And I'm gonna walk over silently back to the woman to check on her.
The lady is kind of like, she's shaking, but still holding her bow, but just kind of like, and then she puts the bow away and goes and picks up her child again. It's just,
You did very well.
Thank you. You saved the both of us. You, all of you, we. She's.
I'm Ava.
Oh my God, of course you are.
Yeah.
I'm looking into
Trust
Ava's
you.
wounds.
All right, with
I'm
the
checking
medicine,
Ava's wounds.
you check over the wound and you quickly pull out like a couple of bandages and a couple of salves, and you kind of give it a check over, and with that, you are able to stop the effect.
And in doing that, some lay on hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good now. Thank you.
Ava, I know.
Introduction.
Then
I know
I start
we've,
doing the same for Rhea.
Yeah. Ava, I know
She.
running into things has
Thank you.
been.
Make another medicine check for that.
Oh, sorry.
No, she's still. Oh.
Can we get some help here? This is going to keep going.
Fine.
Walking
Um,
over.
I walk over, I do a medicine check as well on Raya.
I will assist.
Okay, so 10.
Can I just use my protector to give everyone temporary HP? At least the ones that got hit again.
What's the issue?
There we go. With
With that, you,
assist,
with that,
20.
you managed to stem the bleeding.
Yeah.
And thank you.
That's a lot of temporary HP.
Now,
Thank you.
Burlock, you're going to say something to Ava that I'm going to
Don't.
absolutely second.
Run into battles with devils.
I didn't die.
Yet,
We had tactical
as a
advantage.
favor to me, at least try not to run into devils. I can't keep buying health potions,
They needed help.
and they needed help, yes. But try not to run into bunches of devils. Run into one, not 3, please.
Don't worry, Cheppy.
You've heard Burlock say please. He doesn't say please often.
I'll try.
Fine. Thank you.
So,
I
hi
Can't lose you
everybody.
two.
As
If I may, it's quite a pleasure to make your acquaintance, but perhaps introductions could be done somewhere more safe.
Well, we're new in town. If you'd like to show us the sights, show us around, we wouldn't mind at all.
I'm gonna kind of nudge Reservoir, just kind of give her a look like we're not letting them in yet. You know?
They've done plenty to help us.
You do realize that demons can disguise themselves, right? This could all just be an elaborate plan so they could get into where everybody's hiding.
Yes, we're totally in disguise demons.
Yes,
Just-
I'm a
and
demon.
here's our cat.
Growl.
Oh,
Growl.
For all you know, our friend here may well be a
the-
devil in disguise, just as she is with her longbow.
the sort of the small elephant sort of turns towards you, and its mouth doesn't move, but you hear in your head, it says, "If it's any help, I can vouch for them that they're not infernal."
How should I trust you? You're a flying elephant.
well,
Um,
can't-
That's Lulu, by the way.
she's a god.
Hi.
She doesn't remember it.
celestial, but yeah, near
Right.
enough.
Right, and I'm the color pink. Listen, we have to go. You guys are gonna stay here because, for all I know, this could have been a big plan. We have a woman with a child to get back to. So
Do we look like that we plan here?
Wait, do you mean the people of
Ava?
Eturel is safe?
Ish.
shite.
Some of us.
No, it's just me and my friend here.
Well, the
More.
two of you specifically, you know that you've been going out on rescue missions.
Yeah, I
This is
know.
one
I'm
of those
lying
missions.
to them.
Okay.
I'm lying because she's afraid that they're demons.
I'm gonna look at Warwick and just kind of say, "Wait, this is Eturel? I could have sworn that Otta royally.
It was nicer when last time I was here.
Are you sure? It looks. I don't know.
Well, it looks
It's-
nicer. It wasn't as comfortable.
Well, first impression.
It was nicer a week ago.
Yeah, that's
More.
what happens when you get dragged into hell.
Really,
Shit hits the
that.
fan.
I've never had experience before, and I guess, I mean, this place is. It's alright.
It's up.
It's
Okay, it's
toasty.
close to Baldur's Gate in its level
It's
of.
Property prices have gone down, literally.
It seems so. Sorry. All of us are. We are here for a reason, and I'm not quite sure. Can you?
Oh,
I look over at Chirpy. This is your field. Go.
Wow.
Ray is one of the people who used to protect the city.
Do I recognize Rhea?
Make I'd say probably not, but you do recognize the symbol on her armor and her shield as that of the Hell Riders, the Holy Knights
Do
of
I
Eturel.
recognize Rhea?
Neither. I mean, make a just roll a d20.
Yeah. So Raya here is one of the Hell Riders. We're here to support Raya. She's trying to relocate
We found.
back to normal.
I don't know.
You have no idea who she is. But you do. Again, you both would recognize the armor as being a Hell Rider armor. She
Yeah.
says. She pulls out a sheet of paper, and she says, "This contract is the contract that signed the city away. We're gonna try and find a way to undo it, but we need. Where are they keeping the refugees? Anyone, please."
I might know.
Mord, we're not really in a position to be turning away fighters.
We're in a position to turn away potential threats.
Okay. Do you want some bad
If
news?
they were devils, they'd have killed us by now.
Do you want some bad
What,
news?
do you really think those creatures
don't
are
think you
smart
know
enough to
about
put on a
it.
ruse?
Okay. So the person that did
I
this
don't know
relocation
you.
for
Might
you
be.
is the actual leader or the leader of the city. Davius Creed was the one that
Leader-
sent you to hell.
Thaddeus Creed was the guy I saw, back in the one shot, yeah?
No, that was a different guy.
The person that made the
Alright.
You would
companions
know of
made
Thaddeus
the
Krieg
massive
being
orb.
citizens of this place.
They made the massive orb and etc. etc. He's the one that signed that. He's the one that essentially had that created for him by signing this contract of a devil or demon or etc.
Can I roll
And
insight?
every person that essentially says, "Hey, I will sign my life away to defend this city," is also tied to that contract, which means the Hell Riders and pretty much the entire population, and possibly yourself, if you are a resident of Eturel and made that oath to defend the city to the death, you were drawn into hell. That's kind of what happened. Once the contract ended, or 50 years or something, this is what the result is. We're trying to stop that and trying to reverse that contract. So if you can help us,
Can I roll
great.
insight?
If you can not,
Yeah, go for it. Roll insight check.
Oh, I rolled a disadvantage. I didn't mean to. But yeah, I got 14.
14. They're not being on. They're not. He seems genuine. He doesn't seem to be lying. Either that, or he's a very good liar.
Devils put on this kind of ruse.
I don't like them. And as soon as I see anything dodgy go on, I'm killing him.
In my defense, I'm very dodgy
In any case, can we
and
move
shirtless.
Can
Can we
out
move
this
off the
empty
street?
road? Yeah, but we need to move off the street.
Fine.
Go of these
I think
devils.
that's wise.
Fine, let's go.
and
Do you wanna like?
All right. So
We,
moving
we,
back.
we
over
could
to
do
the-
trustfuls or something. I don't know.
What the?
I will just put a token down to show where you guys are. at the
All right, they're not
moment.
demons.
it's going to take a while. to
All
load.
All right, demons don't do trust falls.
Yes, trust falls off the
They
edge.
are
What
not
can I use?
demons.
What can I use? What can I use for the party? I'll
Oh, this is a fun map.
yeah. I'm gonna put.
I know,
who should
right?
I? I'm
I
gonna
guess either
use.
me or Reservoir. Because we're the ones leading.
Yeah, sure.
There
Well,
is.
so you guys are there.
Oh, lovely.
at the
Where do we
moment.
need to get?
And about
And
where
you know that the people who are being rescued are being held beneath the high hall, which is over there.
Yeah.
You know that this side of the city has been split in two, and
Literally.
only 2 remaining bridges are holding it together. This side of the city is far more dangerous, and you are being tasked to venture out, find people, and bring them back.
At the very least, come this way with us. The last thing we want to do is be caught on this side of the city lest one of the other bridges fall. And I'll sort of put my arm around the woman carrying her child, and I'll try to edge the group nearer to the southern of the 2 bridges.
I'll keep my eye on the rest of them.
Can I go up to the woman of child and just pick her up?
She's at the moment she's picking up the woman.
Picking up the woman and the child.
She's
As
as you
As she gets
approach.
close, I'm gonna hold the shovel up.
You say we should move faster. Come
I'm
on.
holding the shovel up to keep him apart.
All right.
No offense,
did he pick her
Burtlock,
up?
but you're the slowest one of all of us.
Your legs, they're short.
Did he end up picking her up, or was
Not
I able to
anymore. He's
stop her?
not.
Short and stubby.
Cool. Yeah, I'm holding the shovel in between them.
Fine.
Your hands
Let's
up,
go.
lady.
Just keeping a lookout, that's all.
Uh-huh.
Walks. Tries
Yeah,
to
well,
keep an
either
eye
way-
on everything.
Either way, we'll do what we can do what we can to escort, or to be your protection.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way through the streets, and
Yep.
the air is burning and visceral. It's stiflingly hot, and occasionally you're having to duck behind corners to avoid oncoming legions of devils and undead just patrolling around the area.
Yep.
It's you the 2 of you. You're kind of savvy about this. You've learned to recognize the signs of encroaching creatures. And you're kind of staying undercover, but as you're moving, there is a sudden a rumble as you feel one side of the city just kind of lurch downwards. Everyone make a dex save.
Oh shit! No.
I completely missed out. Sorry, my dad was talking to me.
Dex save.
We're falling.
The city's
We're
falling.
falling. That's not good.
We're falling.
Wow.
I knew I should have had
Please
my
don't
car.
let that have been one of the bridges.
I knew I should have had my
Oh,
character.
Everyone who rolled below a 10, the quake sends you sprawling to the floor, fall down, and as soon as this happened, it stops. But you see in the distance a couple of buildings just collapse, and as you do, you start to hear a cry. Ah!
Someone's hurt.
All right.
Let's go. So, is
Back
there
into
any more
action.
people to save? Or is this a demon? Ava, don't do anything stupid.
I was about to run off.
Stupid.
Yeah,
Ava,
we're sticking together.
Do I need to get the baby leash again?
No.
Let's.
Good.
Sorry, where did the cry come from?
The cry
Yeah,
came
what
from the
you-
building that you just saw collapse.
Where's the building on the map?
I can't wait for
Uh,
Ava to get even more movement so she can go even further away
Is it
from
like
the
this
party and into danger.
Yeah, it's sort of over towards this way, so you'd probably be about like here now.
Okay, so it's like in front of us. So it's like maybe
Yeah,
this
you
one?
you. Assuming you, unless you want to ignore it, you run up towards the source of this, and you see a building collapsed, and you hear cries for help emerging from the rubble.
You guys stay back.
We're
Who is
here. Are
there?
you okay?
Help! Fucking no, I'm not okay. Help!
Are you a demon?
Well,
I
lift
just
up
start.
the-
I'm just gonna start trying to move the rubble.
Yeah.
What are
I'm
you?
gonna
How are
do
you
the
trying?
trick. I'm gonna
How-
say
how-
something.
Strength.
I'm gonna say, "Do you need help in Infernal?" and see if he responds.
The fuck is that? Ah!
All right, let's go.
You hear Burlock. You hear some swearing in Dwarven.
All right, cool.
Switches to Dwarven. Oi, what's going on here?
Squished.
The building's collapsed on them. You don't need to ask. You can see what's going on.
Yeah, I was just
Is it
saying,
safe? Ish.
Are you asking them this?
I'm asking this in dwarves to say, devils, any around?
Fucking help, you bastard!
I'm already going in. I'm
Yeah, I'm
Fucking
going
hell.
in. Just starting to
Pardon
move
language.
shit.
How are you? So how are you helping? This is going to be a
Um,
skill check challenge. So what's?
Strength.
I'm doing what grave diggers do best. I'm digging.
All right,
Can I use something
make
maybe?
athletics check.
I'm
Okay.
gonna look around and see if I can find something that I can kind of like use as leverage.
Make
to-
make an investigation check.
Well, I'm not
Okay,
gonna investigate.
You both start digging in. You do find something. You find a broken bit of a girder almost that is stuck in, and you point it out to Warwick. And Warwick, you grab hold of this thing. You start to push down on it, which is sort of lifting some of the rubble up. And as you do this, you start to see a hand sort of reach out and grasp towards the surface.
I grab it and help him pull it out. Help
You
pull it
grab
Yeah,
it.
same. I'm gonna help start pulling them out.
As you do so, I'll say whoever wants to make a perception check.
out. Oh shit! All right, fucking knew it.
I'm just gonna start.
Ah, I don't see anything.
Nope.
Too busy helping.
That was yeah.
I'm not helping. I'm gonna be looking around.
Okay.
It's okay.
Thank God for Karsh and Ava. Or for work. Yeah, well, I should change.
Yeah,
my
Will's just
All right.
Ash is looking.
I will
around.
say, no, Karsh and Ava, you're actually working on this, so I wouldn't have allowed you to make those checks.
No,
That's
You are-
ah,
you are working on this thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
However, they rolled really badly. Ash, you see, heading towards the source of the cries, three familiar-looking shapes, winged, covered in spines, fairly small, but things you've fought before, heading towards you, led by a creature you have not seen before.
Oh no.
You see, it's a stout, almost dwarf-sized creature holding a large halberd, and it's got this really creepy mask, which is just a baby's face, but it's brass, unmoving, with some kind of weird writing on it. And I will get a picture for you of this thing.
Oh yes, please.
Oh
No.
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 I'm not happy.
As I kind of see it happen, I immediately look and turn at the woman and reservoir. And
You see this creature.
Oh dear God!
Oh
Oh,
God.
that is so creepy.
And it kind
Free
of
from the
moves.
nightmares.
It kind of moves in this robotic way, kind of like,
All right.
and it doesn't. There's no sound comes from it. It just points its finger, and the spine devils swoop in. Once again, let's roll some initiative.
Oh my goodness! Oh.
How lovely.
We were
This
just
is-
trying to help people.
One dwarf. You help one dwarf. Alright.
I
Oh,
resemble
okay.
the remark.
This is why we don't help people.
No. I rolled,
Wow!
I rolled so bad.
I saw that crit 20. I was so happy, but that was not mine.
How? Wait, how
That's
How-
awesome.
how the one initiative I got 10? Huh?
What?
Oh yeah.
10 plus.
How do I have 10 on base initiative?
You rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason I thought I was rolled a 1. Never mind.
Alright. I'm
Okay.
here to kick
So
ass and
this
chew
is what
gum.
happens when you pick up another pathetic life form.
Tummies.
So
Jeez.
these people are still not. Why can't I click the settings? Oh, here we go. It was. All right, top of the round, Mort. You're acting first. You've been digging these people out, and you suddenly hear the sort of cries from behind you, and you spin around to see people sort of getting ready to fight. What are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna run over to here because I see them coming from this direction. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna. So I have one spell slot left. Better make this fucking count. I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians if I can.
Okay.
Because I feel like that would be most useful.
Yeah.
All right. What is the range on Spirit Guardians?
I believe it's 25 feet, 15 feet. I think it's 15 feet.
It's a thing. Like if they.
It's 15 foot. So as soon as they enter, so as soon as they get close, I'm gonna have to roll 3d8.
Yeah. Basically, it's a protective barrier.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Oh, if that's the case, I'm gonna move. If that's protective barrier, I'm gonna move. Like,
Friendlies can be in there.
Yeah. So so these guys can be safe.
This little goblin runs up, throws out her hands, and these spectral figures start filling the air around her. And
they all have top hats and shovels.
Okay.
I'm not even joking.
It's a skeleton ball.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
Lulu is going to. She is going to fly over here and hold her action. And this creature is going to fly. It's going to fly forwards, and it is going to fire. It's going to fly in, but
So it it's a save.
it's going to take the damage. It's going to take. Okay, it's a Wisdom save, correct?
Yeah, and if he fails, it's half, I believe, or if he succeeds, it's half.
Okay.
Let me see. What's
That is going to be.
Also difficult terrain, I believe.
DC is doesn't say.
Yep. That is going to be
DC is 15.
That is going to be a 14. So it fails. It flies in, and the spirits batter
DC
it.
is 15.
And as it flies in, it kind of flinches back, steps back, and is instead going to fire two spines from its tail, one at each of you. So that is going to be against Mort. That is going to be a 20 to hit. So you take 3 piercing damage and 1 fire damage, minimum damage. So yeah, and make a Constitution saving throw, please, to maintain concentration.
That might take a while.
Oh, she dropped out. Oh dear. Oh. I'll just for expediency's sake, I'll roll for her.
Oh.
Are you back? Hello?
Hey, she's back.
Hi.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
you just took 4 points of damage
That's not bad.
from one of the spines flying out and striking in you, and make a concentration check. DC 10.
Concentration
Con
is
save.
constant. DC 10 con save?
DC 10 con save.
Don't mess with me on this. Ah, are you kidding me? I had one job.
Spirit Guardians fade.
Oh.
Bad man.
You had one spell.
One job.
Yeah.
That's my last spell. We're fucked.
And yeah.
One time.
Let me get that. Let me get that for you. And meanwhile, another spine flies out towards Reservoir, misses you completely.
Thanks, Sabras.
All right, Ava, it's your go.
Oh.
Don't.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna prioritize getting these people out. I'm gonna use an athletics check to
Okay.
kind of like pull people out of the rubble.
Right. Roll. Yeah. Roll roll an athletics check.
17.
With that, you pull one of them out, and this dwarf comes stumbling out, coughing and spluttering. I forgot to add the existing commoner, who is probably staying behind. Gets pulled out. Thank you.
Is there anyone else?
There are 2 others in the rubble. Yes, you can see now.
As soon as they're out, I'm running.
Let's see. That was my action. Yeah. I think that's gonna be me.
Okay. You do. All right. So you spend your turn pulling this individual out.
Yeah.
Ash, it's your go.
Quick question. Has it been less than an hour? Do I still have my protection?
Oh yeah, yes, it definitely has been. This has been happening super quickly.
I'm gonna move forward 1, 2, 3, right here, and then from right here, I'm gonna get everyone in that radius. Everyone who's here can make a 10. So everyone here. Oh, Rhea, please.
You're a little quiet.
Sorry. Let me move to be closer. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Much
so
better, yeah.
please, Rhea. I'm gonna get everyone here.
She already has the temp HP from before.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna.
already have...
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna roll again to see if they get any higher. Would it redo it for everybody? I don't know.
If it only redoes it if it's more than the existing one. So
Okay.
say if you still have the 13 from before, you'd keep the 13.
Okay.
But if you had lower than 13, it'll go up to 10.
Which is what happened for
Okay.
me. Good, thank you.
Sounds good. All right, and then that'll be that. And then I'm going to cast a spell for my main action. I'm going to cast Shatter.
Okay.
Let's see. Centered on the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life, right there.
Oh yeah. All right.
That seems good.
Roll a hit.
Oh, that's not the wrong one. Sorry, I was meant to click Shatter. My bad. Shatter is a DC, I believe. 16. DC 16.
20 thunder damage.
Yep.
And are you casting that through your new weapon?
Oh yeah, I get Arcane Firearm, don't I?
Okay.
Slash D8.
DC 16 con save.
Yeah, so 23 total.
That one fails.
Okay.
That one fails. That one passes. And the Meragon, what is the Meragon save?
Oh, that's really
Meragon
1.
+3. The Meragon, it meets your DC and beats so it passes.
Okay, fair enough.
So this one is scattered. It flies back, cracks against this building, and falls to the ground. This one, similarly, is thrown backwards off the map and vanishes in a crumpled pile. This one takes half of that, so that'll be 12. And this one takes also 12. That'll end your go. Nicely done.
Yep.
And where's turn order? Where's the turn order gone?
Just a thought, quiet spells.
Oh, there we go. Burlock, it's your go.
Quiet spells. Yeah.
Burlock does not do quiet. Yells, screams, and with his 35 feet of movement, I think I can make it.
Yeah. You can kind of just make it.
You definitely can. Yep.
I can probably make it to about there or there.
You can. Yes, you can.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to rage, my bonus action. Oh, it's the wrong one. Run up. It says, you're an ugly little thing. And I'm going to attack the Marigold, the creepy baby-looking thing. That's single-handed.
Roll a hit.
With
That'll
rage,
hit.
that's an extra 2.
That'll hit. -9.
And does it again. Sees, why won't you die again? And it uses my other hammer attack and does again.
16 will just hit. With 15 points of damage. Nicely done. Rhea is going to... Let's see what she does. Oops. She's going to go and help some of the other people get out. She will make an athletics check. And no. She runs in and grabs someone else's hand, which starts to pull, but the rubble is just trapped, and she spends her action helping, but doesn't achieve anything. Warwick, it's your go.
I've got to help the innocents, so let's help the innocents with an athletics check to pull someone out. Hopefully it's not just a hand.
That you do. You pull out yet another
Mr.
dwarf.
Colty?
No, well, that's just the symbol for an acolyte. He's a dwarf, and he's got a religious symbol around his neck, but he's otherwise plainly dressed. And he comes. Oh, thank you so much. Next, the Spine Devil's turn. It is going to fly backwards and use Reckless Dive from an additional thing. It will charge towards Burlock. Flat out speed, going incredible. You may make an opportunity attack against it as it flies into your reach.
Please hit.
Oh yes, single-handed. Come on, please be good. Come on. There we go.
That'll hit, and with that, you just take it out.
And you sent to him
It flies into you with a reckless charge, but before it can strike at you with this vicious intent, you bring up your hammer and strike it down, and it falls to the ground.
Can I just say?
Okay. Nicely done. All right, the Maragon's turn. Suddenly devoid of allies, it kind of looks at you, and then with a halberd just quickly swings twice.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
With a 14 to hit, which I believe misses, and a 22.
Hit.
So on the second strike, you take 11 points of slashing damage, half to 5. And that'll end its turn. Reservoir, it's your go.
All right. I will cast a chromatic orb at this weird, creepy demon baby thing.
Demon baby.
I think that's
does
the
it have one
general
attack or two
name.
attacks on me?
It did two attacks. The first missed.
Okay,
Ooh.
cool. Just checking.
That will miss.
Right.
As you
and
trying to angle it past the fountain and the ASHE and Burlock, the dwarf, you instead whiff and it crashes into the side of the building.
Okay. And just for my movement, if I can try and like start ushering some of these civilians sort of around the corner,
All right.
hopefully further away
So-
from the
You
chaos.
certainly can. Mort, it's your go.
Okay, there's one person left, right?
Yep.
Yo.
Creepy
as-
demon baby.
So these guys are taking care of the last person. I'm gonna
There's-
have to help this dwarf. I'm gonna rush up if I can and hit with my shovel if I can.
All right, roll a hit.
Uh,
15 will just miss.
Ah!
You
Dang
run
it.
up with your sharpened shovel and strike it into this thing's side, but it bounces off a brass plate. And that ends your turn.
Well, I'm in trouble.
Lulu is going to fly forward now, and she will raise her trumpet,
Oh,
and
God.
Wait,
and her snout, and a shower of radiant sparks and energy flies out. It passes over Burlock and Mort without affecting it, but the Maragon, well, it doesn't make a sound, but it sort of tenses up, fails its save, and will take radiant damage. It's 10, 11. Oops. Drop the dice. 15 points. And with that, this radiant damage
goodness.
burns this thing, and it just collapses to the ground, unmoving.
creepy demon thing.
Well, that's dead. Just step over this guy.
Taps the Maragon of his, well,
Yeah.
the evil dead baby's what?
Can I try and get the last person out?
Yep, make an athletics check. With that, easy. You pull them out, and you see these 3 dwarves now, all pulled out in this house. Thank you all so much. I thought we were goners there. I really did.
What happened?
The one holding the sort of priestly symbol says, if anyone looks like they've been hurt, you, goblin, come. And he will approach and he will cast Cure Wounds on you.
Ooh.
So you heal from this dwarf.
Thank God. Please.
What is
I'm
that?
gonna die.
Wisdom modifier. You heal 6 HP. And he will also go and do the same to Reservoir, who's looking pretty bad.
Mhm.
Actually,
How much?
who really do?
I appreciate it, but time is quite of the essence.
I didn't know that my spell would be that loud. You should probably move as quickly as you can.
Yeah.
Moving? Good idea.
How much did I get healed for?
6.
Oh, thank God.
He's actually going to hold on to his last spell slot then.
Thank God.
Can
Yeah.
I do anything to see what we the evil demon baby?
Make an investigation check.
We gotta go.
I'll take his weapon if you.
No.
I'd
19.
rather you didn't.
You find his halberd. It's just a standard halberd, but it is fiendish looking, quite vicious. You look at the mask. You take off the mask, and beneath it is just a blank face, flesh but no mouth, nose, eyes, just blank. And you quickly put the mask back on.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
Head just goes, yeah. Don't worry about capturing those things. They can't talk.
A face only a mother can talk. That's full.
Yeah, let's run.
Oh,
I get a spare halberd.
Yeah, you have a spare halberd.
Don't take the demon halberd.
It will go with
Put it back. Put
the
it back.
halberd will go with
Put
the shield when we get it back.
Where's the shield? No, put it back. You are not coming with if you're taking that thing with you. Put it back.
Told you, just put it down. I think all of us agree that.
If the shield had a celestial in it, the halberd may.
Warwick, put it down.
Put it down.
Kind of kleptomaniac. I'm not quite sure why you keep grabbing these things from things you loot. In any case.
To be fair, I like that with flowers. Let's go.
Flowers are nice.
Can
At least I use them.
Can I use my protector for the civilians?
You absolutely can, yes.
Yes.
And they
I'm
will
going
all
to-
gain temporary HP.
Yeah. You don't need to write it down, but
Hooray.
Oh, yeah. That'll
Nice.
certainly help, because they are flimsy as fuck.
I had a feeling.
This is not second edition.
Let's go.
Do we- At some point, do we get to see if any of the bridges are down? And if so, which bridge?
Yeah, we run to the closest bridge.
You run to the closest bridge. And as you
Yeah,
do,
the southern bridge.
you spot devils guarding it.
This one?
Yes.
Is
Alright,
that
so-
typical of the bridge?
It wasn't when you came past, because you managed to get into this area earlier today. You had to sneak past a little bit, but there is now a patrol guarding this place.
Is there any? Ooh, let's try the other bridge.
You
Which
rush
one
off.
is
Yes.
The other bridge is much the same.
it? Shite.
And as you
All right,
stand near the precipice, the sounds of the world below start to rise up. And you hear the clattering of steel on steel, flesh rending flesh, cries of horrific creatures screaming in endless battle. Below, you see, dizzying the height below, you see the blood war occurring directly below the city. In this just carnage and chaos chills you.
So, what's on the bridge?
You see, again, creatures you recognize. 2 of those same bearded devils you fought before, and the small winged ones you fought before.
How many
Numbers?
in total?
Let's go to a map and I can show you.
Sweet.
We should be able to take them.
Numbers, spread, patterns.
Not with
Control.
this many.
They're all sort of centered around the middle of the bridge. And they, are you being stealthy as you approach at all, or are you just
Trying to.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll do it from
Ideally,
a distance.
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Ideally,
map.
we'll be scouting from a distance.
Don't worry about hiding on the map. This is just to show you what you see. But everyone roll a stealth check.
Oh boy.
Alright. Don't worry about hiding. Roll a stealth check.
I should have gotten studded leather. Oh no. I have disadvantage.
Hey, 17. Reservoir Y.
12.
Oh, wow.
Oh. All right. Well, I had a plan, but I don't
roll
think we
for
can enact
commerce
that
as
plan
well.
now. Oh no!
Good thing their passive
Insane.
perception is below 3.
Wow. So the group skills check passes as a group. So that natural 20 will cancel out that 3, and the rest of you get above a 10. So you're all like quite quiet, and you peer over, and you see them kind of pacing up and down this bridge. The bridge itself is marked with many runes of this sort of flowing celestial script. But it is currently being guarded by the devils you see before you.
Okay. So watch out for the spine ones. Take cover when if they're going to use ranged attacks with us. Watch out for the hole. Ava, stop running in.
I was about to say, do you want me to run in and get behind them?
No. Get behind. No, you'll be stranded back there.
No.
Jeffrey, I don't. No.
When you run in, we have to try to catch up to you, which we can't. Then we put ourselves in disadvantage. If we move up in a group, we may be a bit safer, but we're still going to cop some of their spines.
I think I might have enough in me to get one particularly good hit on all of them first.
Well, I was thinking if we move in slowly and defensively, then we can try to avoid the spines as they come in, and then if that helps, instead of just running in and then be, hey, just attack us with their spine attacks, because those things hurt. And if you get hit by the bearded devils and if your wounds burn, we need to look into that, because they kept on burning last time.
Yeah, they were like this weird, like it kept on, like it really hurt, like it kept on hurting.
Yeah.
So, I have an idea. It's dumb, but it might work.
Dumb seems to work for us before.
Yeah.
You guys hide over there by the boxes. I will distract them. I'm smaller. I can get away if I need to. When they come over to me, you have the chance to go and run across the bridge. And that way we have a chance.
It's better if I do it because I'm faster.
Well, if we're revealing ourselves suddenly in some way, I think it would be good to get one hit in on all of them before we start.
The thing is, I have nimble escape out of character.
Yeah.
So out of character, I have nimble escape, which is why I was suggesting me being.
I can also use a key point to disengage as a bonus. So
that too.
And I can move like 80 feet in a turn if I dash. So.
They might be able to fly.
I have enough sorcery points to regain a 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
I
So I
certainly
can
do that.
think it's probably a good idea.
I-
I mean, if we're gonna distract them,
We just need to get past.
let's get past.
Yeah.
Yes, but we need to get everybody past and not leave anybody behind.
Left behind.
You think they could catch up to me?
No,
I haven't seen how
not-
fast they can fly, but they look like they can.
Let's see. I think we should ambush them. Honestly, I don't think.
Either way, we gotta do it quickly. We don't know how long we're gonna be able to stay hidden
Yep.
for.
That's awesome. I do not want to cast my spell again because it's quite loud and it might alert the other bridge.
Yeah, that was an issue. But
It's the first time I've ever cast.
Trying to ambush them around.
it was impressive.
And Rare kind of turns towards Lulu and says, "Yes, and that trumpeting as well was quite loud. So less of that." You all hear a voice. Okay, no more trumpeting. Okay.
The sparkles, awesome.
Noted. More sparkles, less noisy one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I feel no minty.
All right.
But
No, less sparkles, less trumpeting. Less sparkles, less trumpeting.
no, the sparkles was good. The
Sparkles bring
was the
attention
second one.
to.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Font of Magic to spend all 5 of my sorcery points
Ooh.
and get back a 3rd level spell.
Okay. Roll a d20.
Oh no.
Yeah. This is bad.
Oh, that's not good. That's never good. It's never good.
Ten.
Okay.
Solidly
So
average.
what's everyone doing?
Are we ambushing or are we just gonna run the bridge?
Can't
If-
run over. We have.
I don't think
Well,
run. We move
me
in
and-
if you get move run.
Me and the goblin can do some distractions and get them closer.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You guys hide.
Who
you
here-
stop,
who
and then we
here-
can run away after you guys
who's
cross the
got
bridge.
training in religion?
Do I have proficiency?
Me.
Pretty sure I don't.
Me.
Nope.
Make
You
a
need proficiency
make
in
a
religion?
perception check. Those for the 2 who train in religion, make a perception check.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Okay.
That's really good.
That's not bad.
Karsh, in fact, you both see. You peer closer at the bridge and the celestial runes inscribed on them, and you recognize that these have evocation damaging capabilities, particularly radiant capabilities.
How do we activate them?
Lulu, do you know anything about that? Can you read those things on the bridge?
She kind of peeks around the corner.
Can you activate them?
No, I think she's gonna roll, but with disadvantage because of her memory.
Yep.
No, she has no idea. I'm sorry, I can't remember.
Oh.
Is there any way I can activate them? Being a cleric.
Make a religion check.
Okie dokie. I'm proficient in it. Yay.
I will try to do the same. Try to figure
Okay.
anything with my training. And try to explain there's something on the bridge that may be activation or maybe
Think-
something.
You
That
you
riding on the
think,
bridge may be landmines.
Warwick, you've no idea, but Mort, you think it's a prayer of some sort.
Prayer?
A prayer might activate these, yeah.
From how far? Do I have to be up close or can I do it from here?
You
'Cause if I can
think
do it
you'd have
from
to be touching it. You think you'd have to be touching it.
here- Damn it. Alright. New
You're
plan.
the smallest.
Son of a bitch. You guys are gonna have to distract him. The prayer could probably take forever.
But you're the smallest.
How long would a prayer take?
An action.
An action? So like a few seconds.
I could
yeah.
like
Alright.
carry you.
I can do
or
that.
something.
I can do that.
So, what's the plan?
I'm gonna talk to this group. I'm gonna say I might have a way to do some extra damage and then have you guys rush in and finish them off.
And if you can blow them up, Reservoir, you're hinting that you've got something that's big. That might
What
work
if-
with the
what-
on top of the prayer.
If perhaps we could do that at the same time.
Yeah.
The issue is we don't want to destroy the bridge.
No, that's bad. So just a little bit above the bridge.
But how are you gonna get to the runes?
I'm running up to the bridge and I'm touching the ruins and then I'm doing a prayer. Putting myself in danger, but at least you guys will be safe.
If you run
Do you
onto
want
the
me to
bridge,
go
try to
with you?
hide yourself, and then
No, you guys stay here, and as soon as the prayer works, then you go out. Wait until they're
Okay.
damaged.
try
So
to hide
For all
yourself
you know, it might not work.
before you touch the
how
runes.
we're gonna do this? We're gonna roll initiative, and you will get a surprise
Okay.
round. You'll get 1 round to set yourselves up. So, let's do this.
Okay.
Let me before you do anything. Let me clear that.
All right.
Sorry.
Initiative.
Okay. All right, remember to click your tokens and then roll.
Yeah, I thought it.
So I'll add Ava, but
I'm getting my 12 back.
I rolled so bad. I
Yeah.
was plus 10.
That's still weird that you have plus 10.
Yeah, come be slow with the rest of us.
Hey!
Alert.
Hey! Reservoir! Initiative
Yes.
buddies!
and quite the appropriate time to be as well.
Oh yeah, right?
Okay.
I'm just imagining these demons just minding their own business and Mort just zooms past and like, is that a goblin?
I just imagine
Ava,
that.
instead of running up, move up with us, and just watch out and be defensive when we move up. Instead of just running
Be
into them, because
prepared.
you'll be the
But
target.
I can catch up.
You can get there. I
Oh.
understand you're fast, but if you're in front of us, you are the only target.
But you must also
Yep.
understand that Mort's about to run up and be in danger. That I should
Understand.
probably run up and help Mort.
No, you should not! I'm telling you, I don't want help.
I should run up and
Frankly,
help.
you don't want to.
No,
don't want
you
to get
should
caught in the way
not.
of any of this.
Yeah, no. After
telling you
the
now.
explosions.
Stay until I give the signal.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Okay.
after that, you'll still be in the middle
Okay, come on.
by yourself.
I give up. If she dies, she dies. I tried.
okay. So, Rhea's holding. She's not doing anything.
Mort,
Spine
what is
Devil
the-
doesn't know what's going on. Morton Reservoir.
What is the religious ceremonies here? Do you just throw the bodies off the edge?
So where on the bridge is the ruins?
They are all over it.
Cool.
Ignore.
So I can just get up. So I can just get up to here and it'll work.
In theory, yes.
In theory, I'm gonna go up. just a
No
little bit
idea
further.
what this is gonna do.
You run
Yeah.
up, and at this point, they kind of all start to turn towards you. Make a religion check.
Oh crap! God, don't screw me this time.
Dice gods.
Hey!
Nice, nice.
Not bad.
With that, you put your hands together, speak a word of prayer, and place your hands down flat against the stone, and almost in a circle from you, the runes light up with this arcane, glowing light, and the devils all scream and flinch backwards. Reservoir, what are you doing?
Now! Do it now!
Cast. Oh. Right about there. Or right, I want to get as many of them as I can in it. So right
Okay.
there,
Jesus.
I'll be casting.
Are you doing it fire damage?
I don't have the extra sorcery point to
Because you
do
used them all.
because I used all of them to get this back.
You make an intelligence check.
Oh God.
I'm supposed to be good at those.
You think about casting it, then you remember devils are immune to fire.
Right.
because you've been here a week, so you would know that.
Right. That's not going to be helpful then.
So that would have done Jack Diddley.
This is why I like acid. Okay.
Don't do drugs. boys
I
and
will
girls.
let you retcon the sorcery points because you would have known that. So your plan would have been different.
Yeah. No, I'll keep the sorcery points and I will just instead, I'll come up here and I'll be like, right, fire doesn't work, and I will tap. Oh no, because I don't have. Yeah. Okay. I will tap a hand on. I will tap a hand on the dwarf because they seem to not want this young lady to do very much, and I will instead cast haste on him.
Okay.
Nice.
Read that carefully because this is very important for you in your fighting.
And then I will, just in case it happens. Okay,
It does
I'm
not.
good.
All right. Top of the round. This devil, the radiant
Are
energy
we
from
still
the
in
bridge.
a surprise round?
You are, but it takes damage from the bridge, and is going to move off. It's going to. Let me check.
Are they able to
Starts
move in
turn.
a?
It's gonna fly. It's gonna fly up into the air, but that'll end its turn. So it's like flying 10 feet above the bridge now.
All right.
The lady from before pulls her bow, says, "Are we firing? Are we firing? Should I fire?"
Yes.
Yes.
She aims her bow and loosens an arrow. Misses entirely. It just out into the void and vanishes. Sorry. Ava, it's your go.
Okay.
All right.
Let me just I'm pretty sure I can move up next to my friend here and hold my action to
Some
hit
rabbit
whatever
demon.
comes up to hit.
Okay. You're holding your action. Warwick.
What did I just say?
are you
I
doing?
move up
Oh,
to my movement and take the defensive action.
You take the dodge action.
Yes,
Noted.
which is what I was trying to suggest for Ava, but no.
yeah. I'm very angrily looking at Ava right now.
I told everyone I was gonna do this.
Wait, don't you know?
Everyone said not to.
Everyone said no, don't do it. But you did it anyway.
This bearded devil again takes this burning radiant energy, then turns towards you with murder in its eyes, but it is now no longer surprised, ends its turn. This one
I'm looking back at him like, come get me, fuckers.
This one just straight up, it was kind of sitting on the edge of the bridge, and the radiant energy just, and it just burns completely into ash and is gone.
Hell yeah.
Rolled really high for that damage. Ash, it's your turn.
Sweet.
Speaking of Ash, let's see.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Oh man, I was gonna do. As I move closer to Burlock, I was also gonna do something with Burlock, but I think it's a little bit too much to stack spells on him. Or is it a genius idea?
Power up the door.
I was gonna power him up too.
I just can't
I'm
get in.
sorry.
I was gonna power him up too. You know what? I'm not gonna-
Give me an extra. Oh, how many more feet of movement do I need?
I'm gonna just put my hands as I see Spazamar do this. I was with my hands on Burlock and say, "All right, dwarf, looks like you're fast, but you should also be bigger."
Okay. Pushing Rhea out of the way, Burlock swells to twice his size.
Literally.
Yes.
Oh god.
Just
He's definitely not the slowest now.
So add a D. You can add a D4 to each of your attack rolls, as you get double buffed by the 2 Genasi.
God.
Oh my god!
Whatever.
Hey,
It's fine.
sir.
And just in time, it's your turn. You have 70 feet of movement, and you are
No.
huge.
Can I make it? Oh,
You
I
can
could-
make it up front if you want to do.
I'm going to. Can I get adjacent to? Sorry. Can I get just adjacent to this one?
I will say you can just about because you're larger size. You can sort of
Yeah.
with larger footfalls.
Yeah.
I will say
If I can get.
Avram make a dex save.
I'm just picturing the scene where he's just stepping over us and it's like,
It's not
what?
hard, but you know, you're fine. You hear this, doof, 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 and you quickly duck out the way as this huge dwarf comes charging past you. The bridge is actually shaking a little bit with his footfalls. So,
Break the bridge.
make your attacks.
And I'm raging.
You are.
That'd be my last rage for the day.
Not only is he big,
Are you reckless?
You know what?
fast.
Yes, I'm gonna be reckless. So
Okay.
with advantage. So on Bugalug's in front of me here, single-handed. Actually, oh sorry. Oh god, I means I get 3 hits with haste.
You do. You get to hit 3 times. Yeah.
All right.
Sure, it's
First-
fine. It's fine when the dwarf goes ahead, but as
Plus
soon
a
as
D4.
I do it,
Plus a D4. In fact,
The dwarf has
let me.
better hit points, I'm assuming. The dwarf has better health.
Do you have a
Die.
shield?
All right, so that is
Oh,
10
come on.
points of damage.
I have like an 18 AC.
MLP, are you doing a one-handed or a two-handed swing?
Oh, one-handed because I still got my shield equipped.
Oh, you have a shield. That's right.
I have a shield.
Let me just
He's massive now.
add something for you.
Okay.
If I just do enlarge D4.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. So if you click that, then you can now go ahead. Yeah.
Thank you. And so brings it down once on the guy's head. And just wait, is that per one attack? No, it's just
That's you get 3 attacks now.
yeah. I'm just making sure that haste didn't add 1 attack per attack. So yeah, so I get 3 attacks.
No, it's you get total
Yep.
3.
You know what? Can I seeing this? I'm enjoying myself. I put the shield away, and then just goes two-handed
two-handed.
for
Yeah.
the next 2.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Thank you. So two-handed.
How did the D4 not go? Roll a D4.
Okay.
I think
Hmm.
the D4 added to the
The
checks, not the.
Yeah. Add to
no,
the
no,
rage.
it's in damage. It's attacks. It's to hit.
Oh, it's-
No, it's damage modifier. Should be there.
With the
Yeah, it
rage.
is.
Oh, it's added to
included
the
with
rage.
That is
Ah,
the
I see. Okay, gotcha. So yeah,
So
that's
it's-
a total of 14.
Mm-hmm.
All
And
right.
again,
Again,
Is-
you have one more hit. Charging up, you swipe down at this thing, going once, twice, 3 times, bashing this thing into a pulp. It is looking very rough right now. All right. Did that thing get a go? That thing didn't get a go. Did I roll initiative for that
Surprise
one?
roll.
I didn't. So we'll see where he ends up in the initiative if he would have gone before. He would have gone before you, which means he would have taken 8, 13, 19. Yeah, you with the damage he would have taken before from the radiant damage, you swing at him once, twice, 3 times, and the third hits him and sends him flying off the side of the bridge. And he falls into the depths below.
Belloc experiences almighty scream.
I'll come and have a go. 12.
In Dwarfish.
19. 23. Again, this one, similarly before, the radiant damage pulsing up from the bridge immediately turns this one to ash, and it vanishes.
Hooray!
Lulu's just looking on, like kind of stunned, not sure what to do. Same with Rhea. They are baffled.
Hooray!
This spine devil,
cool
again,
now.
is going to take 2, 6, 15. Again! This one also fucking bites it, disappearing in a flash of ash as the radiant damage from the bridge bursts up and sears it through and through. Mort, it's your go.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just cheering about how awesome this is. If I stop, will they stop taking radiant damage?
No, that's just going. You don't need to do anything now.
Sweet! I'm running up and I'm hitting this guy. Is this guy in the air? The guy
He's
who's
10 feet in
by,
the air, but you can reach. He's not too far.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him then. If roll 20 would stop being dumb. Probably don't hit.
11. It does not. He flaps his wings up and flies above the swing of your weapon.
Come here, you
Reservoir.
flying bastard!
Sorry about that.
Making fun of my height.
I will. I don't know if I have enough. Alright. Reservoir will move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. At which point the spine devil on Mort will be within range for an acid splash.
All right. Dex save. Unfortunately, it passes. And again, the acid flies towards it, and with a flap of its wings, it flies to the side, and the acid just kind of dissipates into the atmosphere. Its turn now. It is going to disengage and fucking run.
Do I get a chance of a grab?
Sentinel, that's right. Roll your
No.
sentinel.
Okay. So let me just check the wording on that.
It's just an
it's the
opportunity.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity.
Okay. Again, reckless. Oh, no, it's not reckless, but it's
You
just
can't reckless.
yeah. Just
So
take
the 11 misses, and it flies away, ducking. Yeah, it's about over.
Yeah.
So how's it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's there. The commoner is not going to do anything. She's kind of like fumbling with her quiver, trying to draw another bow, but that takes her turn. Ava, it's your go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Do I want to try and get up there? You know what? I'm just gonna kind of like chill.
You gonna
Kinda
chill?
like- yeah, I think Burlock's probably got this.
Okay. Warwick, it's your go.
Start moving up. And again, defensive action.
Okay. The bearded devil's turn. He's going to take a bunch of radiant damage. Where's my detail gone? Three. He is burning up on the inside, and he flinches, and he is going to. They can't be frightened, so he is going to step forward, and instead of attacking twice, he's going to raise his glaive and swing it once, but with vicious intent and strike down towards you.
With
Burlock.
advantage because I was reckless attacking.
Yep. So that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Hits.
And make a con save with disadvantage.
Okay.
You take 5 points of slashing damage, reduced to 2, but make a con save. Yeah, even with that, you're fine. The glaive cuts into you, but you kind of, it doesn't worry you. Ash, your turn.
I think he's got this. I want to stay back. I'm gonna just get ready my protector in case anyone needs him to breach me. So that's it.
Burlock, would you like to smash?
Burlock smash. Again, in Dwarfish because he's having fun. So reckless attack. All right, here we go. Everything's set. Rage, everything. Okay, and this is two-handed.
Smash.
That'll definitely hit. And, ooh, he's just, you strike him down and he falls into the ground and his legs buckle beneath him. Blood, sort of a blackish blood trickling from his lips, and he looks up at you. Fear in his eyes.
Takes a moment, looks, smiles, and then brings the hammer down. Again.
How do you want to do this? You had a 1 HP left.
Oh. Again.
I have a suggestion.
Oh?
If you golf hit him, maybe you could hit him on the hit the one
Actually,
flying
can
away.
I do that? Can I
Okay.
golf hit and try to hit the other one?
Make a roll me a, what would this be? This is incredibly much an improvised weapon. So make it's just a straight D20 and add your dex modifier.
Can he have advantage because he does have plaid? He does have this kilt.
I would say you can't have advantage on this because it's not, because
Isn't
you
he
can't
recklessing?
No,
Well, you
reckless
know-
is for strength only. So
Oh.
D20 plus 1.
My argument is that like golfers wear plaid and he does wear plaid with his kilt. That's my argument.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Dwarf golfers.
That's pretty
16.
cool.
That beats the armor class. Roll for me. I'm gonna roll for me. Roll what damage should I do? Roll 2d6.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
I said 2d6. Oh, well.
2d6.
Yeah, I thought I had said 2d6.
Not a 2 on a d6.
Okay.
7.
You fling this thing, and it screams out into the void, and its glaive kind of just cuts this devil as it's flying away, but it survives just about, and flies away and disappears into the distance. And at that point, we're going to take a break.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
There you go.
So.
So we're going to take a break. We'll be back as soon as we can. Sorry about all the technical difficulties, mainly with in and out of internet and stuff like that. It is what it is with online stuff. Sorry, but we're doing the best we can. So we'll be back shortly and enjoy more sounds of Syrinscape. Yeah, stick around.
Bye.
Hi, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us. We are back with our part 2 of our visit to Eturel. Hopefully, it's only a small cruise that doesn't last several seasons. So we'll try. Let's get back in. We're back! Yay!
Yay!
We're not
Hopefully, it's
dead
longer than a
yet.
3-hour tour.
That's what I was trying to think.
3-hour tour.
That's what I was trying to think of. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, you're
We-
on the
Across
bridge.
Documentation.
Oh, we're on it now.
The
Oh no.
the bridge is still glowing, and you're kind of catching your breath as you've blasted this last devil off the edge of it.
Yep.
Should we
Keep
try
moving.
to keep moving? And do we know how to turn that
Yeah,
off?
let's move. Let's go.
Nope.
Doesn't matter. Let's go.
You start to
We gotta
move
go
off towards the
now.
end of the bridge, and you start to hear
Yeah, that sounds sarcastic. That's not good.
turning round the corner.
Oh no.
You see, at first it looks like a tiefling, dressed in sort of drab brown clothing, and he's sort of holding a staff between his arms as he claps, and he grasps it, says, "Well, very well done. That was an impressive display. Truly, I mean it most sincerely. This is quite
Sounds
exciting."
Recognize
very
this.
sincere.
Don't recognize this
You,
guy.
You do not know. This is quite exciting times indeed. To see such heroes of virtue come down to these lowly levels. Now, I am looking forward to seeing where you lot go next. Don't mind me. I'm just here for the ride to observe from a distance and see where this all goes.
The only thing you're gonna be observing is my shovel when it hits your face.
You are charming, you are. What's your name, Goblin?
Listen, man.
Don't mind us. We're just passing through.
Listen, man. Oh.
Look, you've no squabble with
I'm
me.
so close. Uh-huh.
You've no squabble with me. I'm not going to impede you. I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to do
And you're
anything.
not going to follow us?
No, of course not.
Can I
And he
insight
kind of,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't believe that for a second.
Actually, you know, I don't insight. It's not. He's lying.
Believe you. I'm afraid to say this. Sorry, I don't trust you.
Minutes
Sure, you
past,
just said he was
just on
along
the
for
bridge.
the ride.
And you would be foolish to trust me. You really would. Don't trust anything down here. No. If I could offer you one piece of advice, although is that advice, if you don't trust me, are you going to trust the advice that I just gave? I'm not sure. Regardless.
I hit this guy already.
Can we
Let's move.
then, by that logic, can we trust the fact that we shouldn't trust the advice that you just gave?
My point exactly, my dear.
All
Well, can we
right, my
trust
hands
that?
hurt. Let's go.
Don't think about it. He's trying to be more
Nobody's-
charismatic than he is.
He glances
it's-
out over the landscape and he just says, "Thinkest thou that I, who saw the faces of gods and tasted the eternal joys of the heavens, am not tormented with 10,000 hells and being deprived of everlasting bliss?"
Lovely performance.
It's a good line. Can we have the rest of the
A
script?
plus. Love poetry. Can you fuck off now?
I'm not.
I think Thirst
I'll
will
be seeing you
put a block in
around.
that.
And he kind of
I
waves,
very much appreciate
walks
it
off
if you left.
Which way does he walk?
away.
Oh yeah, A plus. Of
Would
course.
it be, I guess, like south toward the direction we're going?
No, he walks the opposite
Okay.
direction.
All right.
I think that poetry
He's
was
walking
from
back
Thirstwell's
across
book.
the bridge.
Who was that?
Who is that? One of another person
No.
you encounter often?
It's someone that's probably not going to be nice later on.
Have you guys encountered that person before?
No, we haven't.
A little help for the dwarf.
Oh,
Right.
yes.
Oh, that's right. He's really big now, ain't he?
No, I'm.
Hi.
Oh,
A
and
little-
in just a second, you are going to get very tired.
Yes.
I'm feeling swarmy.
The spell, assuming you drop the spells, Burlock, you shrink back down to your normal size, and suddenly this wave of exhaustion passes over you. But you shake it off, and after a couple of seconds, but that was going that fast that even for that short amount of time really took it out of you for a sec.
We should keep moving.
Yes.
Can we
At a
usher
sensible
the
pace.
pedestrians to sort of?
Yeah. You start shepherding
Ooh.
the other common folk as you make your way up towards the high hall.
Well, if they were, if these other commoners were devils in disguise, they wouldn't be able to make it across the bridge. And we may across the bridge, so we not damaged.
Now
That's
do you
quite fair,
trust us,
Mort.
little goblin with shoulder?
Ta-da!
We don't burn up on the bridge?
Don't rub it in. Don't rub it in. Let's just go.
As we do leave, though, I would like to hand Burlock here. Here's some. I had him a water skin, and yeah, it's full of ale.
Nods and improving, takes a sip, passes it back. Because I know
Hydrate.
I can get along with this hydration. But takes a small sip, passes it back, because I know ale is going to be very, very, very rare in this place.
I feel like
Why do you think that's where the
half
drawers
our
are?
party has a really bad drinking problem.
I also have a water skin full
That's
of
only
spirits.
it's only half because we've got 2 new members.
It's only half now. That is fair. It's only half now.
And I think it's more than half.
Yeah.
So let's keep moving. And let's keep our eyes out.
Alright. Make a perception check.
Oh, gods.
Oh. The goblin disappeared.
Perception. And roll.
Oh, I clicked
bad.
it twice. Ignore the last one.
Okay.
Also, can I have looked at the circle on the bridge or the runes on the bridge?
Certainly, make a religion check.
Yeah. I just want to kind of commit it to memory. See if they're like
Wanna make a perception check?
replicatable.
I wouldn't mind learning how to do that, actually.
Who makes a religion check?
It's hard. There are a lot of runes spanning the entire length of this bridge. So to commit these all to memory would be an ordeal in and of itself, even if the city weren't currently in hell.
And being pulled down.
Yeah, you think it would take longer than you perhaps have time for to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll commit it to memory.
You have to go.
As you're walking, you're kind of keeping your ear out, and you hear sort of a chattering in an alleyway to your left as you make your way down through the streets.
Don't
Best
look.
to avoid, I would think.
Don't look. No, we're not doing. No. Chittering is never good, especially now.
You hear, as you kind of walk past, it's talking in common.
Son of a bitch. All right, stay here. I'm gonna go check it out.
You see, kind of poke around the corner, and you see halfling looking over a long sheet of paper with an imp kind of hovering like 5 feet next to him, says,
Oh no, you don't. I'm running
all
in.
the food and water you can drink. All the
I'm
food
gonna,
and water you
I'm
can
gonna
drink.
run in and start swatting at them. Get the fuck out of here! What the fuck you think you're doing? Hey, get out of here! Go.
As it does, roll an attack roll.
Oh yeah, no, I'm swinging at the same show.
Fly
Get the fuck out of here with this foot.
That'll
Yeah,
hit. You hit it and bang! It flies away and then suddenly
Get out of here!
it turns invisible and is gone.
Seeing this, I'm gonna definitely come over
I
and
was-
see what's going on.
The halfling kind of looks up. Who are you? I was.
What? Name's Mort. We're getting you back to where there's food and water, and you don't need to sell your soul to get it.
Oh, thank the gods! Oh, thank the gods! My wife and children. They're hiding in this house. They're hiding in the cellar. Please.
We've got a
Get 'em.
group of you
We're
already.
Back to the. What is it called?
The high hall.
The great something or other.
Yeah.
The high hole.
The high hall. That's
The
what
high
it is.
High
Great something or
hall.
other. Yeah, we're going back to the high hall. Come on, get your family.
He rushes back inside.
Oh!
And he comes out with a halfling woman and a small sort of halfling child, and they join this group of people making their way towards this place. As you
Alright.
approach, there is a long. You are
Wait
kind of
a minute,
about. You're about here now. And as you
Oh, great.
approach, you see there's this long causeway leading right up to the high hall. On either side, the remains of trees and other sort of grand shrubberies and bushes now burnt to a crisp, blackened with ash. Kind of walking along, and a bolt of lightning strikes a building not 50 feet from you, sending rubble crashing down into the street. Glancing up, you see the companion ever present above you, but now a black hole in the sky, sending arcs of lightning shattering down to the streets.
Okay, finally, they've done it. They've beaten Baldur's Gate as the worst place to live.
I swear, soldier, if you say that again, I'm going to knock you down here. Please.
Don't jinx us, God.
He's saying that Baldur's Gate is better than this place.
Yes.
He's actually
I-
complimenting the town.
Not really.
Please. Soldier.
Let's just hurry up. We're a bit in the open here.
We can debate who has it worse once we get somewhere safe.
Let's just keep moving. We gotta get going quickly. We gotta go.
You rush on forward, and the high hall, you see it looming on a hill before you. Bits of its high towers broken off, suspended, floating in midair. Towers collapsed, the courtyard burning. And Reservoir Mort, you notice something different which chills you. You see groups of devils and other creatures moving in on the hall, flying in and going towards this place.
No, not today.
So you think you're up for another fight?
We have to be. I'm not giving up that easy.
So we're doing this again, are we?
There's enough
There's
people
more-
there to help. We gotta go quickly.
There's more
Gotta
people
warn 'em.
inside?
Plenty. We've spent the past week just shepherding people here.
Okay.
Shepherding and also doing exactly what we've been doing for the past hour and a half.
Okay, so
Okay,
you've
let's go
given them
help
one
them.
spot to given them one spot to attack, which is what they're attacking now.
Come on, we need to go get these people.
Well, I'm sorry. What did you want us to do?
We thought it
No,
was
it's just-
secure.
It's yes, it is what it is. Let's see if we can save them again. Well, you're saving them, we're saving anyway. Let's go.
You are so fucking pessimistic. God damn it.
You only
You-
guess why this man's
God,
sober.
God.
I'm not
Not
sober.
making this easy.
You approach ascending the hill leading up to this once grand alabaster monument, now blackened with soot and fire, half collapsed, half broken.
Alabaster being the guy.
Alabaster being the color white.
No, Alabaster being the guy. The
No,
guy
no,
that,
No,
from the
it's an
workshop?
adjective.
It just means like white. It's the type of wall which is stark white.
Oh, okay. I'm being dumb. I'm trying to remember the name of the guy. For some reason, Alabaster. I thought his name was Alabaster.
Pretty sure his name was Bob.
I wish.
It
It'd
was
be easy to remember. Paul.
Alder. Alder is what you're thinking of,
Alder. That's what it was. Alder.
I believe.
Alder. Yeah.
That was
Fucking
one
hate
of
that
them.
guy.
Gideon, Alder.
As soon as I get, next time I see him, get him.
As you approach the courtyard, you see bodies lying. People, soldiers in plate mail collapsed in the courtyard, their throats ripped out, blood and gore scattering, and you hear the padding, the soft pad of footfalls.
I turn to the civilians that we have with us. Go hide.
As they kind of like find alcoves and bits of rubble to hide behind, you see two dogs of large hounds with fire wreathed through their fur, eyes of piercing red, and blood and other viscera dripping from their fanged mouths.
Yep.
They are patrolling this area, sniffing at the dead bodies, keeping an eye out.
Yeah, those need to be dealt with
Let's kill him.
quietly if possible. But they're not going to go quietly.
Hounds. We gotta kill him, but we gotta do it quietly. Yep.
Are you trying to be stealthy with this?
Yeah.
We're in the graveyard, yeah, or no?
No, you're in the courtyard to the high hall.
Yeah.
You would know the graveyard is over here. Quite a ways away.
Where?
If I'm pinging on the map.
Over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Over here.
So
okay,
if
I see.
Graveyard's on fire.
There.
Yeah, I see it. Okay, just making sure. I was like, I better not see any dead people I recognize. I'd be so mad if I do.
Right.
So are you trying to be stealthy with this?
Yeah,
I think we
have
have to be, yes.
Anybody got any
Right.
bear traps?
I got caltrops.
That is the opposite of what I asked for.
It's
I
still
asked for bear
harm.
traps.
Hang on, give me a sec.
I asked for bear traps. You say no, but I have meat.
In fact, I
No,
have...
cow trap.
No, I have
Oh,
caltrops.
They're
Oh,
like
cow
little.
chops. These are cow chops.
Yeah, we have
Wouldn't that be wonderful? I brought.
We have
like,
ration packs.
Yeah,
I heard
love
there
that,
was
right?
fire. Thought I
wait,
could
I do
grill
have
up
a-
Hey,
some
I've got
stuff.
the
Here you
meat to barbecue.
Guys, wait.
There
I
you
do
go.
have. I do
That's
have
what
a
it looks like.
I do have a hunting trap.
Hey, let's do that. Let's use that.
Why?
Use the hunting trap.
Okay.
I'm guessing the
question
hunting
is-
trap is just a bear trap.
Or a smaller trap.
Small
Smaller
trap,
bear
yeah.
Okay, I had a feeling.
So, as you're approaching, let's have everyone roll a stealth check.
I'm going to
Oh,
stand
God.
back for
Who
this.
has the best stealth?
Okay.
Who has the
I
best
don't know.
stealth?
I don't.
Ah, Reservoir,
I
you
have
doomed us from the
+8.
start!
Sorry.
You've doomed. I doomed us from the start too.
Reservoir is
Oh
really
my
better at
God.
pretending she's not a threat, which is kind
You're
of
like
hard
doing the
with
thing
her
that Kronk does.
owl.
You're just singing. You're like singing a stealth song, like like rolling around doing like the karate chop.
Marco,
Don't
what-
be suspicious. Don't.
I wanted to be
suspicious.
with
Don't be suspicious.
So, what was that, Will?
if I want to be with everybody, I have to roll stealth, right? How far would I be if I just
Yes.
don't want to roll stealth?
You can be about 100 feet back. Not 100 feet, like 60 feet back.
I'll be with
Uh,
with Ash if
yeah.
needed, because I can't
we'll be-
stealth in either.
Yeah. Oh, I'm long
Well,
range.
neither can
I
the
look-
rest of us apparently.
I literally look at Warwick and say, "No, you're on the front. Go."
Go.
How do you think you're doing?
And if someone flanks you and just takes you out, well,
No, but you don't understand. You have whatever. I'm gonna stay behind, about 60 feet behind. I don't think. I mean, I decided this before they stealthed in. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't do a roll.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I don't actually. Okay, so as you approach, you crunch down on some just loose bits of gravel. Reservoir. You step on a dead body, and the guts and viscera like spread over your shoe, and you can't help but let out a squeal of surprise, and then
Damn it!
Oh, we're gonna have to
Roll
prestidigitate
initiative.
that later.
Can I post a map where we can actually select a token?
yeah. Yes. So I've not actually got a map for this, so we're just gonna
Okay.
do. I'm gonna just do a blank one, just a blank map.
You gotta wait for the initiative till you.
Oh no,
My
she's got a
token's
token.
already on the thing.
Tokens on there.
I guess it's closer to here
we
now.
all go
though.
for 4. We all go off 4.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Group initiative.
Wait.
I'm so sorry to have doomed
So, yeah,
you all.
sorry for the blank page, but there wasn't a map for this stage, so.
It's okay.
Um,
You drove us off.
That's okay. They thought
so
that we
I'm
could
just going
sell.
to. I'm going to
Just draw it,
quickly
man.
set
Use
this
your-
up with H. Okay.
There we go.
Use your art.
And while you're saying that,
Um,
I'll just cover it for you.
Are we still having our temporary hit points? Is it still being hours
Yep.
since last
That.
time?
How long does that last?
Temporary hit points do not fade. Actually,
Okay.
I-
Cool. You know,
Okay.
you'd still have them then.
they do not fade.
The.
That's impressive spell.
What do you call it? The turret would have gone by now though.
Yeah, turret's gone though.
It's been an hour.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, and then I will do that. Say, all here. Rhea stayed
Nice.
back with Warwick and Ashe. Meanwhile, everyone else kind of went up like this. So you three would probably be in the top corner. Okay, now, sorry about that. Just realized I didn't have a map for this section, and I was going to do it Theatre of the Mind, but then I realized, well,
We don't have
That
to.
we
didn't
can't
want to.
sell.
I've been rolling horrible initiative all day today.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but if you roll horrible initiative, you still get good initiative.
Slowly
Then-
coming apart. Everything's coming apart.
It doesn't detract from the fact it's horrible.
Lily would have
Hang
stayed
on, I need
behind.
to close my window. Someone's decided to mow the lawn.
And that's why, that's why I use the RTX voice app.
Sponsored.
I-
No, it's not, but
Please sponsor us.
we'll take sponsorships from anyone, really. Well, we've got limits, but we'll still take sponsorships from most.
Okay. So, top of the round. Rhea is going to, seeing them sort of snarl towards her, she's going to go, guts. And she's going to dash forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Where are we on the map?
Uh,
Oh, there I am. I need to roll initiative, sorry.
she's going to run in and engage this thing. But but that's going to end her turn. Ava, it's your turn.
Nice. Okay. Well, I'm gonna run up to this one. Actually, I'm gonna get around it. And I'm gonna do my 3 attacks. 1, 2.
I didn't roll initiative, give me.
All right, you strike it.
Stop.
Catching this thing in the back. 3 heavy blows, dealing quite a bit of damage. That is 23 in total. and already it's looking hurt.
There you go. Initiative 5.
Warwick.
Loaded up.
Warwick.
Do a shot from the distance. Normal arrow.
Also, Mort.
Oh,
Mort needs to
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I rolled for initiative and it didn't load until like then.
Okay. I'll say you go now then.
Okay, cool. Alright, I'm going after this one. Gotta rush up to it, and it's because I don't have any spells. Gotta have to just hit it. Just gotta have to whack it.
Just
Don't
saying,
cancel it,
if you move over one, then you can get advantage.
Yeah, if you go hit.
Oh, you're right. You are absolutely right. Let me just gotta. Whoop, there you go.
Yeah.
And for those watching at
There we
home, yes, I've got a. I'm covering the map just because the map's just blank. We're doing essentially Theatre of the Mind, but without.
Yeah.
We have tokens on a blank map.
The grave digger.
Yeah,
The silver
don't
grave digger shovel.
14 will hit. With that, you strike at it and clunk it over the head.
Can I roll again and see if I get advantage or get a natural?
Oh yeah. So I mean, if you get a crit, yeah.
If I get a crit, I'm just gonna see. 'Cause if I do, that would be.
You should be able to toggle advantage as well.
Yes. So
Alright.
4 damage.
Whatever.
It is going to.
Yeah, I'll toggle advantage next time.
It is going to move around here. You get an attack of opportunity, Mort.
Yeah.
As it
kinda
moves
smack
away.
it a bit.
That's still with advantage?
No, because it's disengaging. It'll be like here.
Does it invoke attack opportunity for me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sick. Hitting this thing. Now, if only I had spells, because I have Warcaster. Ugh. I'm so grumpy about that.
Do you not have any damaging cantrips?
Maybe. Do I? Hold on.
Well,
I might.
Toll the Dead.
No, I don't. I have Spare the Dying.
All right. You it dashes away from you. You swing again, but you miss, and it runs around behind Dave and lets out this gout of fire, which catches both you and Mort and Ava. Make a dexterity save, please.
Okay, I'm good at these.
I'm not.
Before.
Yeah.
I'm stout and small. I can't do that.
I just like easily flip out of the
14
way.
years old. Give me a chance.
Dodges fire.
Okay. Ava, you take 9 points of fire damage. Mort, you take
Died
18
in
points of
terrible
fire
accident on
damage.
And today we mourn Mort,
How much was it?
who
Nine?
died in an accidental in fire.
9 for you and 18 for
We
Mort.
have temporary hit points as well, remember?
You do have temporary HP.
Did I?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I got 12. That didn't anyway.
Yeah. Be sure to keep track of
Oh.
that, because it could literally save
I
your
didn't
life.
know that was for me. I didn't know that would. I didn't know that was for me. I thought that was for everybody else.
It's for everybody. You were in my range.
Okay, cool. If that's the case, then I only take 4 points. Hey.
This time.
Hey, I'm not dead yet.
Lulu
Hooray!
is going to fly forward, and once again, and this like radiant light, they're essentially sparkles, fly out towards this hellhound.
That's
And
adorable, but
it's going to fail its
Right.
save and take 16 points of radiant damage,
damn. Just still if it's the
And-
MVP.
and then it'll fly back. Ash, it's your go.
I'm going to move forward and shoot my cantrip. I'm gonna move a little bit forward, and then once I get in range, let's see. I want to get in range of this one actually, 60 feet exactly. Okay, ray of lightning.
I would say because there are 4 people between it and you, it would have 3/4 cover.
Can I maneuver myself in a certain way, like this? No.
You could go there, yeah. I'll say if you go around here also, you could.
Yeah, you've got to like maybe move here.
Here, maybe.
It's at the moment.
Because if you do a straight line, like think of it,
Yeah, like.
Yeah,
that.
that would be fine. That would be good.
Okay.
it'll just hit me. It's fine.
No, it's out of range by 5 feet. No.
There's another one there.
Yeah, I'll hit the other one instead. I wanted to help them, but it's okay. I'll do ray of lightning on the one on the lens.
That will miss. You raise your weapon, fire a bolt of lightning, but it crashes out against the ground to no effect. This hellhound again is going to reel back and unleash a gout of fire at Rhea, who will attempt a dex save. Will fail it miserably with a 4.
Oh, lovely. Me and her. Very dexterity.
Dexterous.
No,
Dexterity challenge?
Dexterity challenge.
17 points of damage, but because she had 12 HP, that 12 temp HP, that goes down to 5. So she flinches back against this onslaught of fire. And Reservoir, it's your turn.
All right, I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then
I
I'm going
can't
to
see
go-
Reservoir in the tunnel though.
I
Because-
can't. All I see is
Yeah.
dwarf guy.
No, that's just because it was done on a different map. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Alright, whatever.
Oh, I am sorry. I am going to acid splash this hellhound right here.
All right.
So he is going to have to make a save.
Okay. Dex save of 15. It will pass with a natural 16. Again, it kind of nimbly jumps out the way as the acid splashes against the ground beneath it, and it lands, snarling. Burlock, it's your go.
So much for quietly.
I can get to either one of these.
Well, did you get to go?
No, neither did Rhea.
Huh.
Rhea.
How did that happen?
Rhea.
Okay,
Because of
weird.
Mort. Don't worry. We can.
Oh, Rhea
I'm
did go, but
sorry.
she dashed. Rhea did go, but she dashed, and that ended her turn. So I'll say, Warwick, you go now.
Well, I was
Sorry about
gonna
that.
Wait. I was going to wait.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
That's right. Warwick, go
I
ahead.
spotted it. Shot on the one next to Rhea. And moved.
That'll
Nice.
definitely hit.
Dang!
And I just wanted to
Nice
move
12
somewhere,
points of damage.
somewhere closer, but finding cover. That's all.
Okay. You find like a bit of rubble.
Yeah.
That you duck behind. You can attack again with that if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
So only one
Extra
per
attack.
round.
No, extra
Oh,
attack.
that's right.
It's
Level
longbows.
extra attack.
That also hits. And why is it? Oh, okay. Yeah.
4 damage.
It takes another point. Some more damage
14 damage in total.
as you firing off 2 blows against it. All right, now Burlock, it's your turn.
Okay. I run to the one to this one. Get behind.
To unraise
So I
one.
get.
Yep.
Yep. Unraise one and advantage because I'm flanking. Single-handed.
That'll definitely hit.
Dang.
You strike it in the back, and it.
Bad doggy. And does a second attack. Or 4.
That'll miss.
Ooh.
Aware of you now, it ducks to the side and turns towards you, growling. Mort, it's your go.
I think we're just gonna do this, and that's just gonna be an ongoing thing. So I'm just gonna go over here.
Yeah.
Just gonna chase this thing off the map.
So you run around behind it,
But-
flank it again.
Yep, and it's gonna happen again and again, and eventually we're just gonna walk off this edge of the world,
Yep.
the edge of the city.
Roll with
Uh,
advantage.
Yep. Oh wait, I need a toggle advantage. Give me a second.
It's a void map anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So, wait, I almost clicked it. Okay. There we go. 8. Ah! I'm so proud.
Nice. Nicely done. A crit.
I hit it with the blade.
Smacking it. It's looking wounded, and it kind of flinches back as the edge of the shovel digs into its hindquarters, and sort of red, hot blood sprays out, coating the floor. Rhea's go, and she's going to swing twice at this doggy, hitting it once hitting it twice. 2, 4. Yeah, that'll take it out. She carves it once. Whoosh, whoosh, 2 strikes the longsword, and the dog yelps and crumples to the ground. Ava, it's your go.
Okay, I'm gonna flavor it that to dodge the like breath attack thing, I jumped up, and getting back, I push off my hands to kick this thing in the face.
Like a rolling kick, like you just landed and then spring.
Oh wait, I
spring
meant to
yourself.
press. Sorry.
You have advantage, so roll it again.
Yep.
That'll definitely hit. And with that original 11, you spring up with your legs, kick it, and you break its neck.
Yeah, as I just
Falls to
hit
the
its head into the ground.
Nice one.
The courtyard goes quiet as these 2 threats have been taken care of.
All right. We need to get the civilians again. We need to get them to the hideout as quickly as possible.
I think the hideout needs to be protected.
Compromised.
We don't know for sure. How about
Sky,
this?
you
Someone
need to
goes
clear
ahead.
the other tone order, please, on
Right.
this map.
Oh, yeah. Rhea speaks up. If it's been compromised, then we need to go in and destroy whatever's attacking it.
But it could be dangerous for the civilians. We need someone to go ahead and check and make sure if it has been compromised or not.
I can check.
Then the Holophant.
Anybody but her, and I'm pointing to Rhea. Anyone else?
Fine.
Why can't I go?
No offense, you're quite reckless. Don't trust you to not go in and try and fight by yourself.
Have you two met before?
It's pretty obvious by the way you speak to her.
Yeah, very much. Also, how she,
Frankly, quite rude.
How can you pick it up and she doesn't, though? Oh.
I don't know. Mother's intuition, I guess. I don't know.
Generally tend not to listen to those who are rude to them.
Listen.
But more,
So
they'll
being
need
rude
to know
and
how to
being-
get there. One of us will have to go with them if someone else
go
is
with-
going along as well.
I'll go with.
I'm quick. I'm stealthy.
I really would not like to leave this one alone based on how she's acted.
Ava, you are quick, you are stealthy, but you also get into fights pretty easily. You went into the fight
Yeah.
instead of away most of the time.
It always turns out fine.
When we
All
catch
right, I'm
up
going
finally.
with the elephant.
Either way, this is answering the problem. Quick,
Yeah, let's
go.
quick
I'm
scouts.
going with the elephant.
Don't
I
do
don't want to
anything
play with the
reckless.
doggies anymore.
Yeah, I'm going in with the elephant.
All right, so
And I
Who-
think the rest of
who-
us will just hide in the houses in the outside
Mhm.
area.
Yeah, hide with
Okay.
these civilians to make sure they stay safe.
the voice emanates in your head as well. If you're trying to be stealthy, I don't know if that's a good idea because I'm quite noticeable. I'm not good at hiding.
Yeah.
Yes, you're also golden.
How about this? How about this? Hide in my jacket.
How
I
about
just need backup.
I'm not
Some
going
backup
by
would be great.
myself. The fancy goblin's going with me.
Fine, Ava,
We're
go.
not coming. No,
Go.
God.
Mort,
Fine. I'm taking Ava with me.
Good
Not
luck.
gonna like it though.
All right, both of you, I want you to make stealth checks.
God. I swear to God.
+8 in stealth. That's an Uzi's. I left advantage on.
10.
Oh, did I leave it? Shit.
That's such a shit roll. Oh my god.
Yeah,
we
we got
both-
angry at each other. We're arguing the entire way there. Just like,
You
Fine.
you kind of go up these tall stairs which lead into this grand cathedral. You kind of muttering push open the doors and you see this enormous central hallway before you. The columns are these tall columns carved to represent a divine god, but some of them have been twisted and misshapen into the likeness of a winged female devil.
How lovely.
You peek inside you saw every time you would go out, more statues have changed in more dramatic ways. The original iconography of the holy deity that this temple represents or reveres, twisted over time by the very nature of this plane.
I have no mind to destroy these statues.
You peek inside, and this grand space is revealed before you. High walls, beautiful paintings and statues, also magically transformed. The artwork once of holy visions, saints bestowing power upon clerics, angels descending, providing light and guidance, now transformed into images of suffering, of temptation, torture. And the images, they shift and swirl in this unsettling manner where it's hard to keep track of it. And you see, make a perception check, the both of you.
This is a creepy place for a hideout.
Oh god. All right.
God, such a delay.
I don't see anything. I'm suddenly blind. Sorry, my glasses.
Yeah.
Your hat falls over your eyes.
Oh shit.
You are looking out at you're looking at these sort of twisted statues and thinking, I should fucking smash these. I should fucking smash these.
Absolutely, I should get rid of these.
You see figures moving in and about this temple. Cultists wearing brass masks, similar to the ones below the Van Thamper Villa. And among them, you see a creature, Ava, which makes your blood turn cold. You see this. A draconic-like figure with long arms almost dangling to the ground, white wings spread out behind it, very image from the depths of your nightmares, prowling around this place.
I start grabbing Mort's shoulder and it's like, we should leave. We should leave.
What? Wait.
We need
and
all right, I nod and we're gonna go.
And it's at this point, I think this would be a good place to end, because this next stage is a big,
we're gonna die
thing that I want to dedicate a session to.
It's a big dinner party.
And here we born.
Where you get cakes.
You at this point, in fact, at this point, you make you sort of suddenly your heart pumping. You kind of grab more and say, "Let's go," and you turn, and your foot hits, this is the original stealth rolls, your foot hits a helmet, which ting, 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 down the stairs. The rest of you see this and hear this, and the creature turns towards you, and that's where we'll end.
Oh, and here we mourn the mysterious death of Ava and Mort.
A 10 and a 5 stealth.
Involving a strange mishap with a dragon devil.
You are so mean.
We knew you
Well done. And how? Well done.
You are so mean.
What? Who, me?
No. The DM. For secret reasons, he is very mean. Oh, no.
For secret reasons?
Best way for a DM to be. It's never fun if they're mean for obvious reasons. It's always got to be secret.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, it's always got to be a secret reason.
I think you broke poor Emmy.
You broke Ava. That's who you broke.
Something tells me she's seen this thing before. I get a distinct feeling you know this, and I don't enjoy that. How you feel about coming now, huh? Huh? We told you to stay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Blame the dwarf. He told her to move.
So yeah, we're gonna end it there. Mainly because just the way this setup is structured, there's certain like levels which they say this will take one session. So if we go like, it's like structure reasons. I think this would be a good point to end it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
like I said, grandma's intuition.
And we're all going to die.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What do you mean?
Both of you know, both
you two
Moore
are.
and Reservoir, you know that the refugees that are hiding beneath this place.
Mm-hmm.
Why did we go in then? Why did we just go under? What the fuck?
Because you have to go in,
hard to
then to
go.
go under, I'm sure.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. that probably makes
Unless we
sense.
wanted to go through the graveyard, because I'm assuming that's where we came through.
Yeah.
You can go through the
Originally.
graveyard? Is that better?
Hey.
Could have.
The
guess.
graveyard's also kind of been.
Graveyard's pretty fucked. No offense, but there's a lot of undead walking around, and I'm very angry about that. Seeing as I've literally like set my life to that graveyard, and now it is all fucked.
I'll just say, Reservoir's perception is there's no good way to do anything in this city right now.
Meanwhile, Morse just like, I worked so damn hard on those graves. All my hard work gone.
Once you put them in the
20
ground, they're not
years,
supposed to get
gone.
back up.
No, it's not just that. She like, she gardened. She put hard work. She helped people like through mourning, and now they're all back up, and it's just, oh my god, 20 years of just hard work gone.
You
All
don't.
she has to do is finding them all, putting them back in.
Yeah.
And just when you put them back in, just say stay.
This section
Stay.
of the book, this section of the adventure is just one huge combat scenario. So it is.
Lovely.
I'm sure
Prepare-
that one spell slot I have left will be very useful.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Looks at the
It
new
was.
spell
It was.
slot.
I will
How
admit
lovely.
it was kind of mean for me to put those restrictions on you in the beginning, but it made it. I think there's no way you would have fought your way over to this side of the city and not had some kind of battle. So
No,
wanted
I
to reflect
absolutely
that.
understand.
I know.
it.
I agree. I'm gonna die.
Well, we'll see. So welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome to the Goblin Cave to descend into Avernus. Properly this time, because I did run a one shot for you in private last week, which
Yeah.
was equally
Yeah.
fun.
Official welcome.
Slightly
Official
less
welcome.
deadly.
Slightly less deadly.
Yeah.
Don't taunt the DM.
No bone devils.
So
in this one.
now that I've said this, now that we're gone through this, we know my character. I just want to say this: in that one shot, I got a natural 20 with I think it was shit. Inflict
It was
wounds.
inflict wounds.
And I like grabbed the wrist of a bone devil and literally sucked it into a raisin. And I love that.
Yeah.
I just like
Let
it
me
was
see if-
about to grab someone. I just grabbed its wrist and gave it the most evil grandma stare ever. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Yes.
MVP, best.
I want to see if I can find that. Yeah, here we go. So you cast it at a higher level.
Cast at level
crit.
4, I think.
You cast it. No, you don't have level 4. You cast it at level 2. I
How
believe.
level? It's 4 or 3.
So that was you did 6.
level 2,
You
yeah,
did
level 2,
8.
level 3.
You did 8d10 damage. Which was ended up
That checks out.
being 20, 36, 43 points of damage in one strike with that. Which
checks out.
That's still pretty
Really?
low for that amount, but that's a lot of damage.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. And what's like my favorite part is that I just stare it in the eyes. It's like when a grandma catches you taking cookies into the cookies yard. She just grabs her wrist and is like, "You motherfucker." You
A
know.
mean grandma.
I mean, that's
I
what
don't
she
know what-
is.
I don't know what your grandma's done,
She's
but I
she's
get
an old
cookies.
lady. She's an old lady goblin.
I love it.
So-
Old lady goblin.
I will also say you hit the nail
My
on the
grandma
head.
never did.
This
stuff
is
like that.
when
My
the
grandma's
nice DM becomes
sweetest
the
and I
nasty
love them.
DM.
Yes.
Time.
Because now we're in the real shit. And I will say,
lovely.
throughout chapter 1, I was fudging dice rolls in your guys' favor so you wouldn't die. That ends now. That's not happening anymore.
It wasn't fudging, it was storyline reasons.
Thank you.
It was, yes, but
we've joined now. When the DM
now the mean side is coming.
All you did was make Ava more cocky.
Yeah, thank you.
Literally.
And the GM also has a
hubris.
Hubris.
D20
I have the
good
high
to
ground.
use. We're good.
The GM still has one of those D20s to use against us.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he does, and I'm waiting for him to just pull it out. Like, you're like, you know what? This could kill you if I rolled higher. Let me just.
But just by the way, because I'm not treating that as like a bardic inspiration. Like the other dice are you add it for the D20. I'm treating it as a reroll because adding D20 to an existing roll is way too much.
Yeah, no, that's.
I think I've used it the same.
I'm allowing that.
I think I've used it the same.
I'm treating it essentially as a luck dice.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh man.
But
yeah,
one,
I just
one
realized
enemy's gonna
something.
escape. Oh,
Hmm?
man.
I just realized
Sorry?
something. Mort is the 3 Gs. She's a gravedigger, a grandma, and a goblin. Technically 4 if you count Grumpy. Technically 4 if you count Grumpy.
She's the real 3 Gs.
Oh yeah.
She's the full.
I'm
real
the
4
OG, the original grandma. Actually, I have to thank my grandma because she gave me the makeup tutorial to do this beforehand. 'Cause I've never
Also,
done makeup.
another reason I'm cutting it here is because I got the atmosphere for the cathedral like so perfect, and I really want to use it. So hopefully by this time next week, we'll have Syrinscape sorted out.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I want to point out that the artwork for the new characters, that was only work in progress art. That is not the final copies.
I still think it's amazing.
New artwork coming through, not just for Mort, not just for Reservoir, but for the entire character base. We have new art coming in. We've got a couple of them in so far. We might have it complete by next week. May not, but they are coming soon.
Really
and so yeah, so
right?
the images they're only
I
work
can
in
send
progress.
the art I did too.
Are you gonna unveil them on stream? Can you show a couple on Discord?
Not today.
No, not today. Yeah, but like,
But I mean like when they're done. Are you gonna wait to show us?
All
Are
at
you gonna...
once is when we're all going to have them. Mr. Live Producer.
But in private, we can have a look. Yeah.
All right, fine. But now that you've seen more, I can show you the design I did, so that way you have a general idea of what she's supposed to look like.
I think we should keep them surprise.
Keep
There's
us
going to be
surprised.
2 other people that will have look at it, but they'll be on the overlay and they'll be made into tokens. But yeah, so when they come out fully, that's when we'll be able to do it. There also will be another version of them on top of that as well.
Hooray!
So there's going to be an even more polished version on top of the ones we're going to be using for our tokens.
That's right.
So that's another
awesome.
part that's
So
going on.
excited.
So wait, the polished version is coming much later down the line, though. Is that right?
The polished version will come after we get the full token set, because at least we'll have the tokens first.
Okay.
Then the polishing can take a little bit more time, so we can get the tokens in first.
Okay. Yeah.
That
Okay.
way we can have at
That
least
makes
some
sense.
art instead of been waiting longer for at least some of it,
Mm.
like for all of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So sorry for all the technical issues. That's going to happen. It always does. On the upside, it didn't happen on my computer, on the studio. So yay, we got a stream through.
Hooray!
Thank you for sitting through it. We'll be fixing up the cameras a little bit for the for when there's 5 people on our video call. I don't have it for this overlay, but I got for another one, so I'm going to import it across. It actually takes a lot of time for that, but we didn't have it set up. But thank you everyone for coming in. Thank you everyone for joining us. Shall we do our outros? So Sky, would you like to start?
Hi, I've been Sky Blue Shinx, also known as Marco, and I've been your dungeon master for tonight's game of the Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. I am really excited for this next stage of the adventure. This is where things get real interesting. Combat ramps up, lots of opportunities for roleplay as well, so don't worry about that. I'm on Twitter at SkyBlueShinx. I'm on SoundCloud at SkyBlueShinx. I did a lot of music. Come check me out. Can't wait for can't wait for next week. This is going to be fabulous. And welcome to the 2 new cast members.
Emmy?
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Emmy Rabbit, but you guys can call me Emmy. I've been playing Ava, the human monk, and I am dreading next session. I don't know if like you guys can like see me sitting here freaking out, but I am dreading next session. It's gonna be fun.
I think the closer you actually go to the camera is the more stress you have.
I just get
Because we've seen sessions where it's just like this part of your head because you're so close.
That's why I set my computer back. It's just so I know I'd get up close and be like, "What the fuck's happening?"
No, when Emmy just starts doing rocking back and forth, I was like, you just need a little teddy bear
the
to cuddle.
toy, yes, the cuddle
I don't
toy.
have any. All I have is like crochet things. Oh, not harm.
I will make you something and send it to you if I have to.
It's fine. I'm at my parents' place at the moment, so I don't have all my like. I have like on my bed. I just have so many stuffed animals at home. So.
Yeah, I'm a crafty person. If I see a problem, I have to craft my way out of it.
NLP?
Hello, I'm Mr. Producer. I've been playing your Dwarven Barbarian BURLOCK UNGUART, who has been very interesting character today, but you can catch me on twitch.tv/Mr. Producer, where I usually do VR content and hit block. And I'm going to maybe do a birthday stream this weekend. I don't know yet. I also will start probably doing some Lego streams soon because I have a lot of Lego I need to build. A lot of Lego.
Happy early birthday.
Can you unbuild the Lego? I've got a lot here.
I don't think unbuilding Lego streams would be useful.
That'll be fun.
I have a lot.
It'd be satisfying, I guess, to be one of those ASMR streams. Just, and now I'm going to unbuild this Lego.
Meanwhile, me unbuilding Lego.
Like you just destroy it, kicking it, like ha! Like kid on the sand, like kicking a sandcastle.
One way to do it.
No, you don't kick Voltron.
Del, would you like to do your outro?
Hi guys, I'm Del. I have brought to you today Reservoir, a water genasi sorcerer who is just really, really thankful to have some help, especially now.
Whatever, liver.
Mort
takes offense to that.
Mort's been helpful, but Mort's one person. Yeah, I don't really stream or
I see how it is.
Catch me here playing Reservoir, whenever Saints and Sinners is on.
Mm-hmm. Oh crap. I got water sprayed all over me. Like I was like, okay, here I go. Sprayed all over me. All right.
Will?
Oh, it's me? Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Will. I've been playing ASHE, the Fire Genasi Artificer. You can catch me on Twitch at FallenHS. I usually stream card games, children's card games. It's a lot of fun. But usually the actual stream is telling life stories, apparently. And on Fridays, on Fridays, you catch me streaming on Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. So 4 days a week. No. Wait.
Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays.
Sunday, Mondays, Tuesdays. It's 4. Okay. Yes, you can catch me streaming about 4 or 5 days a week, and you can on Fridays we drink, we're alcoholics, we sob, we listen to sad music, and we tell all of our sad stories. So yeah, if anyone wants to join me, it's a lot of fun, and I've been playing Fire, and also our 2 new characters seem very stressed. So welcome.
We've been in a hellscape for a week. Give us a break. We can't we don't exactly have therapists right now.
Hey, at least you weren't trudging around fighting cultists in a sewer.
No, we've just been fighting devils in hell.
Are you seriously comparing us being in literal hell to you being in a sewer?
It was a certain type of hell.
It was an emotional pain, all right?
Emotional hell. Yes,
for some characters, it wasn't emotional hell, but Chayce?
Yeah, that's like comparing someone who's been to the apocalypse. Like, oh, I went to the dentist, it sucked.
I feel your pain.
Listen, man, I'm just really scared of dentists.
All pain is valid.
It is, but I'm just like, doesn't make sense to me, but still. My name's Chayce. I am you can find me at Chayce D on Twitter. They sadly cut off the great part of my name, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, don't go to Chayce the Great
Chayce
on Twitter. That's someone totally else.
Don't. It's someone different. They're a copy. They're a clone. Leave them alone.
Not even that.
You can also find me on Instagram at Professor. You can find me on Instagram at Professor_Unicorn. I mainly post art on Twitter and Instagram, or just fun pictures of my dog, or in some cases, pictures of my terrariums I'm working on. On Twitch, I am Professor Prism Unicorn because Professor Unicorn was taken, and I'm very upset about that. They took my name, but
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
No.
Today, so
They're
that's
dying.
fun. And that's about it.
Okay, so we missed that last part. But,
Yeah, it was all just like broke apart completely.
and no frozen.
This is the worst time for this to happen.
It was just like
What happened? Where'd you cut out?
and that's about it.
No.
It
Are you
was
fucking
after
serious? Okay,
the it
where
was
did I cut
after
out?
the
And
the
that's the
Twitch
meaning
stuff.
of life.
You started talking about Twitch. and
After the
then-
Twitch stuff.
Yeah, you started talking
Okay,
about
I
Twitch.
say my Twitch is Professor Prism Unicorn. It's not Professor Unicorn because someone took that name, and I'm very sad about that.
Yeah.
But I plan on doing some streaming of terrarium making, so keep on the lookout for that. And that's it.
Okay. I'm Karsh the Goblin. This is the Goblin Cave. Thank you for joining in. Next week we'll try to have the postponed Rise of the Goblin Lords. I know I haven't been doing the Let's Plays during the day. I'm still not really 100% during this time slot. So I'll try. I'll be trying to do it. If not, I'm doing it the opposite time. I'm often doing it night time for Australian time. So if you follow the channel, you'll get alerted of when we're live. And if you're in our Discord as well, you'll get alerted when we're live as well. Also, we have a brand new merchandise product. It's down below in the Twitch channel. We have Saints and Sinners masks, face masks for people. Because, well, everyone should be wearing face masks if they're out and about. It is a smart thing to do. Whether the government says it's mandatory or not, it's just a smart thing to do when you're out and about. So
You can get custom face masks. That's cool.
you can get them, and it's the Saints and Sinners one as well. So it's got the background of the Saints and Sinners, which is behind a couple of here.
I'm safe.
You're safe. Awesome.
Amazing.
So yes, that's our latest merch stuff. But check out our YouTube stuff as well, because that's where we do a lot of our stuff. I
have the wrong
Goblin Cave RPG, and that was a big loud noise.
Something fell off the shelf.
Off the shelf.
Thank you all for coming in. We'll have our credits and we'll raid someone somewhere.
I have the exact opposite kind of mask that I don't need.
The literal opposite.
Yeah.
When you want to get
That's
it.
funny. I have a mask that has like sharp teeth on it. It's like a sharp tooth smile.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
producer, go out with that.
Well, let me get my mask. Hold on.
I
Give me
Did
my mask.
see
It's right
someone
here.
in a
You know where it is?
full gas mask.
I
at a
actually
grocery
have
store
one
the
of
other day.
those. Whoops.
Put that back.
Now
I've
we're
got
just
one
showing
too.
off masks.
No, I've got one too,
Wow.
but this is actually
Welcome
what I
to
use
the
for-
mask show.
This is what I
And
use
this
for
is how you
my lens.
practice social isolation.
We praise
This
masks.
is my lens cover for my camera,
Welcome to the mask.
because mine's lost.
Welcome to the mask showcase.
But either way, we're going to be
The
raiding
mask showcase, everybody.
Critical Hit Plus. So stick around for that.
That works.
And thank you everyone for everything.
No, you need to
So,
draw a mustache on the sticky note.
You got something else?
Bye.
Peace out.
No, I'm
everybody.
just saying bye.
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 Bye.